to have a character that uses a
Little
sword
world.
in
I'm so
Read my
love
rogue
that.
newsletters. It talks all about sword games.
It's one of my
Hey.
favorite weapons, but
Yeah,
it's very rare apparently.
No, now it's
not.
common.
It's now common because it was
changed- There's-
If you're a rogue, you just have one made for you.
Hold
It
on,
was
no.
uncommon when it first came out.
No,
that's
now
why.
yes, it was, but now they've changed it, right? They've eroded it. It's in the app we use,
Re-
which is
Oh,
the
okay.
Path Builder.
We love you, Path Builder.
But there is
Yeah.
a uncommon one, and it's called the Eagle cane.
Oh, so that's like the pimp cane.
Yeah,
Those are rare.
it's basically the pimp cane.
The pimp sword cane.
Yeah, so it's a sword. It's a sword
Extra
cane.
fancy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sword cane.
You get extra
But
It's
charisma.
the slick back.
It's a,
You get a +1 to diplomacy.
you just
charisma
name it slick
Nice.
back. That's
It's
the
just-
only
Yo,
thing.
I need a cane named
Slickback.
Slickback.
A cane named Slickback.
That's
You
what
gotta
it
say
is.
the whole thing, bro.
Yo, I need a cape named Slickback. The Slickback cape.
But the reason why it's uncommon is it has the trip trait because
Is it also
it has
whip?
no because the handle is like an
Oh,
eagle.
it's a hook.
It's a hook.
Yeah.
So you can use it as a cane weapon.
Oh, so kind of like the gnome,
Right.
the gnome weapon.
flick mace or whatever.
Flick mace. Or
Yeah,
something,
flick
yeah.
mace, I think it's called, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one end is a hook, the other end is the fucking
Yeah.
hammer.
Which
or
makes
whatever.
sense.
No, it's yeah.
Sure, when you want to
Yeah,
yank
that makes
somebody
sense,
off a
yeah.
horse, you hit him with the hook,
He was just like, give me a bitch.
right? Get down off that horse.
Damn, that must be a huge hook for it to actually have trip because
Does anyone else remember when your character size mattered?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
weapons, because I do.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
Tina
sure.
came the first time she ever.
Yeah, that was
She was like,
why-
"I'm piloting with a great sword." All right, that's 2d6 for you, Tina.
Yeah, I was a gnome, and it was like, no, I think
yes,
I tried to lift it, and I rolled a nat 20, and you're like, it's a javelin for you, but you can carry
Yeah,
it.
she had to get on her mount to like spear people.
well, that was why I only
Listen.
my favorite was a Titan barbarian gnome
Yeah.
that had a great sword or bastard sword or whatever. It was like 2 sizes too big for this tiny
Yeah.
creature, and I'm just killing everything with it because I don't have
Yeah.
any restrictions.
Oh, I made a fucking halfling cavalier that ran around with a javelin because it was ×4, and I just crit fished the whole time.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of that character, was crit fish with
Let's go
javelin.
back. Let's play Pathfinder First Edition.
We see you, Chad.
Let's,
Let-
hey,
Oh,
Chaz.
I'm still learning this one.
No.
And we're gonna be learning it forever, Tina. They keep changing it. So we
So-
might as well go back to the one that's
I had that
done.
one episode where I was really good at it, and they were like, "Fuck, we need to change it."
That's
And
true.
that was it.
That they did that because
Yup.
they saw that.
She was
I-
like, no, she's doing too well. Fuck it up.
Yeah, fuck it up.
You know they watch all of
I
our
topped
stuff.
at my
so,
holy water
I
jug,
mean,
and that
just
was
saying.
it. It was like, nope, that's it. Game over.
Game
Saying.
over.
That was it.
No, I knew it was a thing ever since Wash Your Luck. All right? We've been
Yes.
talking shit for like a minute, but the Washers is like, nah, y'all took that from us,
That
and you
and
know
the
you did.
that and the street corner preacher.
Yeah,
Yes!
that was Fabio's whole
that was
character.
specifically your idea.
I'm like, yo, hold on. It's just like, yo, my street pharmacist. It's just like, hold on. All of a sudden, now there's like a street pharmacist in this game. All right, fair enough. It's just like, I see
It's
how.
a
Yep, they
little.
took Trevor's board.
Oh,
Yes,
Seriously,
that's
board?
true.
They took my block of wax and added
They
that to
did.
gear. That was never in the gear.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So I
a
was making
cement.
key impressions with a block of wax.
It's like you can use it, but pay us.
Yo, pay us or give us credit.
Send us.
Yeah, or just give us credit. Say,
just
you know,
say
us
thank
credit.
you.
That's it.
You could just say thank you. And
Yeah,
we'd
oh,
be fine.
thank you is the best.
A thank you would be great, Paizo.
Yeah, a thank you on all your socials. Do that.
Yes.
Yeah, do a thank you on all your socials.
Blast us out like
Yeah.
all your
People know
other
and I'm
like
like,
podcast babies.
Show us some
Speaking
love.
of socials.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about the Paizo blog thing.
Did I? Oh, I
Yeah.
did. I did. Yeah. So as everyone kind of knows, if you're part of like the community and like you're part of
crowd.
the lore fan community, they talked about in their last, like, hey, we're coming up with characters, like 2 new classes, which was, I forget their name. There was the Animist and the other one, the
Oh, the exemplar.
Exemplar. Sorry, thank you.
Is that,
And they talked about
is that Tina?
that's Tina's character.
Oh my god.
They talked about how in the new story path that a god will be retired, and they just put out, it's called the God's Reign.
Dead.
Yeah, they just put out the God's Reign Prophecy Part 1.
Yeah. Oh. Okay,
And then at
that's
the
what that
very
was about.
bottom, it says the God's Reign Prophecies, and it has a picture of all the main gods from Pathfinder. So in the Pathfinder universe, there's a whole pantheon, like tons of gods, tons of them. Like those.
The main one is
Syrians.
the Inner Sea region god.
Yeah. So these are the main ones, and they're saying
Who's missing?
no. They put up all of them. So there's Iomedae, there's
Oh,
Callistra.
are we doing like draft rules?
So no, but they have a picture.
No. It's just like they're gonna pit them against each other, and one of them's gonna win.
No, so they have a picture, like a board, like Netis is there, like it kind of looks like their mugshots. And
That's what
they-
I'm saying. It's like
the
they're just
gods
gonna-
on their worst
they're gonna-
day.
It's
Yeah.
a bracket challenge.
I just woke up, B.
It's like
I
Nick
didn't get enough
Nolte's
praise
mugshot.
today.
With
So-
his hair is like.
so actually, ironically, they have the top grouping, and they have a picture of Phasma, and it just says safe next to her,
Oh.
meaning that she's not the god. That's
Well, I don't think you can kill the god of death. I'm pretty sure it'd be
That's
really
really
hard
cool.
to
That
kill
would
the
just
god
be a
of
turn
death.
on for them.
They've done it in every other fiction thing. I don't think it would be that weird for them to
Would
do
they
it
kill the
here.
god of death?
Well, then
Yeah,
no one
they,
could
well,
die.
they have
There's
20,
how
they have
many
20 gods. And
How
they're
many
saying
young
Phasma's-
adult like novels have you read that's like, if it's a fantasy novel, that's what they do. They go confront the god of death and they end up
Ironically,
killing
I
him.
personally think it's Tina's god.
Remember when they killed Superman?
god?
You know who's
Shaylin?
still alive?
Shaylin?
Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah, because well, they
There we
did
go.
say
The bird one?
Yeah.
What has
Yeah.
the bird symbol?
yeah with the
feathers, the
feather
multicolored
too.
feathers.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what's the god called?
Shaylin.
Shaylin.
I was confused. The only reason why I know some of them is because when we play that card game, the
Yeah.
Pathfinder card game,
Oh yeah.
I really like that
Oh, the
game. not for
blessings
nothing.
are all the
Oh,
gods.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was like, ooh, so that's what that is. It's like, all right, cool.
yeah.
I was like, Torm, I was like, all right, now I know. Knowledge is power.
Yeah, I
die.
mean, like, it's easy to remember some, like, if you ever, like, look into, like, a quote-unquote holy character, where you have to look at the pantheons of gods or whatever, and just to kind of figure out what vibe you want,
Yeah.
like, you start to memorize stuff. That's why, like, I love Sarenrae. Sarenrae, honestly,
They're never gonna
top
get rid
10,
of her.
top 10
She's
deity right there. But they're never
Okay.
gonna get rid of her.
Holy character, Batman.
I personally
Iomedae is
The-
Sarenrae, but
You
a
can get rid of
bitch.
Iomedae.
You know, it's
You
like
can have one or the other. You don't need.
no. That's what I'm saying.
Iomedae's a
It's
wolf.
Sarenrae, but like a bitch. You know, it's like
Iomedae's the paladin.
Yeah.
god.
that's what I'm saying. Like she's the
But you
one
could
that's
be
like a
Sarenrae
hard ass.
paladin.
I was a Sarenrae.
No,
paladin.
No.
Iomedae is the god of paladins.
Yeah.
Like no, she is like
Not that you can
she
only
is
be
the
that.
militant, like
Yeah,
right
no.
hand
That's what-
of the law.
I
Yeah,
get what you're
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like Judge
Yeah,
Dredd.
yeah.
This
That's
is
why
what-
she's a bitch.
You're here.
You don't like
With
her.
horn.
You got
Yeah,
it.
that's
I get
why.
it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like you could have a paladin from almost
She's
any
stuck up.
god. Having like just the god, the paladin, the god
Also-
of paladins. I'd be like, you could probably like get rid of it and it'd be like, well, I am a
some reason I
lawful
can't do it on my
Sarenrae
own.
paladin. You're just like, well, or like I'm a lawful Caden. Caden be like, well, that dude's real hard on getting drunk and partying. Well, that's what I have to do. You're like, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever.
I personally think it's going to. I have my thoughts. I think it's either Caden Caitlin.
But didn't
Iori?
he just get there?
No.
He accidentally got. Well, he doesn't remember.
Well, that's what I'm
getting
saying. He's
there.
like of gods.
So that's
he's
what
the
happened to
most
that guy that
recent,
testified
right?
in the OJ
Yep.
trial.
It's
Kano
it's-
Kalen, right? That was his name.
He became a god.
He became a god in Pathfinder.
I think it's Caden Caitlin. Because
For those
he's
of you-
the drunk guy.
For those
I
of you
know.
out there,
He's the
No,
boss. of the
I
clique, so
feel
he's
like they're gonna they're gonna get rid of someone that's kind of redundant. They're not gonna get rid of him because there's no other god that
Here's
is
an
that,
interesting
right?
thought. Now, I don't
a
think
lot of the evil gods are
Kalistra
aggressively
is like
redundant.
kind
That's
of
what I'm
party,
saying.
is
It's like I feel
excess.
like if they're gonna
No, she's
do
the BDS.
if they're gonna
There's some
redo
excess
a
and
god,
party.
it's gonna be an evil god. It's gonna be a new evil god.
okay.
You gotta
Here-
get rid of a couple good ones.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've only said that at least one god, so I don't know if they said that more or less. But wouldn't it be interesting? Okay, so many of you may or may not know Marvel storylines in the comics, but remember the time Galactus died
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it screwed up the universe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Rovagug is Galactus. He just likes to eat everything.
That's true.
Well, that's
Imagine
fair.
if they took out the Galactus of Pathfinder and it fucked up a whole lot of shit.
Well, they can't because he's in the middle of their planet.
Rovagug?
Well,
Yeah, he's
by
at the
That means
core,
they get rid
isn't
of
he?
the core. That's a big problem.
That is a big
Yeah.
problem.
So
Yeah.
he's not wrong.
He's not
And then,
wrong.
like,
It's like
that's the whole
there's
AP
a
right there.
problem, which goes back to Steve's point.
I mean,
It's
if
like
you're
circles,
looking
like, go
for
back to-
challenges and
Well,
that's-
well,
And then,
it's
and you
several-
actually have to
it's
try to bring the
several
evil god
volumes,
back
though.
because otherwise the whole universe
Yeah, well,
is
They'll
dead.
never-
I know they
but
won't ever do it, but it's a cool idea.
But this is only part one, right? So
No, this is going to be an adventure path.
well, that's what I'm
that-
saying is like, but
that we're
they
not
teased part one, and so that
it
makes
could be multiple adventure paths.
I feel like that
be.
could be like
Maybe.
what it
Well, they did
Each
something
AP
like
they
that.
kill another god off, and it
devolves
just
into,
keeps
you know?
I think having.
it's gonna be a weird bachelor of gods.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep one offing.
I personally
Who's
think
left?
they should.
Oh my God, wait.
your god to stay or go.
So here's the thing.
Give me the rose, please.
They should have gotten. So
I'm here to
so
win.
two things happened, right? From Pathfinder first edition to second edition in the lore, does the lich guy Tar Baphomet, right, which is like the super powerful lich. He actually killed all the paladins in their main area, right? That's its last wall. Is
Oh yeah,
what's known. So
that exploded.
he blew it up from the moon with a death ray.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was the last AP that Paizo did for first edition.
We kill the moon.
And then now we're in second edition. I think what would have been cool is they killed off Phrasma and he became the new god of death.
That would be interesting.
Because he's the god of undeath.
Does the moon have a giant CH carved into it?
No, it has like an
Thank you, Steve, for getting the reference, and I knew you totally would.
No, it's not Chairface.
It's not Chairface Chippendale.
It's not sure.
He's the new evil god of
You only
Pathfinder.
got C in part of the H.
You got the C in part of the H.
Get to finish spelling his fucking name.
God damn it.
He made the letters
Oh,
too
man.
big. You can't
Yeah,
even
of
finish
course,
more.
yeah.
And then the tick stopped the death ray. It's like, oh. As soon as you just see, it's like CH. Oh man.
But they like
Yeah, we
that would have
desperately
been
need
an
fans.
that would have been an interesting one because he is already evil, but he's undead and no one likes him.
Right.
Like he's not like favored by any of the
But
deities.
Phasma
Don't,
isn't evil.
no, she's neutral.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because death is a neutral thing.
Exactly.
But the thing could have been he tried so hard to like take control of death.
Yeah.
He now has to be in charge of death, and it's like the genie from Aladdin,
Of
like unlimited power.
of
But you know, in a
plausible reasons, that
Tiny living
does
space.
sound
tiny living space.
that does sound like something they would do,
but now they're
but
saying
I
it's not.
don't. it's. I would not
Because that
think
would be
they're
an
fucking
interesting,
with Phrasma.
like
Yeah.
the big bad.
That would be the
Got it.
most interesting thing.
But now he's trapped by the
Yeah.
rules.
And then the thing is that there'd be a whole AP with him trying to break the rules.
yes,
I think they tried
obviously.
that
Like out.
in the other
I like
game
this guy. He
with
likes to break the rules.
Yeah.
with Lyra, the god Lyra.
Yeah.
I think they had an adventure path where like either she was missing or dead or killed
Something
or
like that. Yeah.
kidnapped by other gods or something like that. I remember there was sort of an AP that you had to
Yeah.
like rescue her. Or...
No, it was just
Find out what happened
It was
type
more
thing.
of like an interesting concept of like how do you remove a god and bring in something that's been going like it's like Thanos, right? Like Thanos did win, then they went everyone back in time and changed it.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Oh,
Go
those are-
back in time.
You got
It's
to think
always a way to
outside the
fix
box.
it. I get tired of that, honestly. It's not for nothing.
Yeah, the whole I'm gonna fix it by time
It's
travel.
like, don't
is
get
like,
me wrong.
come on.
It's just like I like a good time traveling story, but it has to
Yeah.
be a good time.
It was great in the
traveling
50s.
story. Yeah,
Like I don't need it now 16 times over.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
this
'cause
point, time traveling is usually a sign of not good writing.
yeah.
Yes.
It's like we got to fix something.
It's a cop out. It's a cop out.
Go back in
Yeah.
time.
I-
Rewrite this shit.
I
Fix it.
personally think the way Marvel now is kind of changing, but like keeping in track of everything. Marvel is kind of using a lot of time travel stuff, and it's changing their
I mean-
landscape.
Yeah.
And
It's the only reason they have for Kang.
but here's the thing, there is a better way to do something than time travel, and that's
Yeah.
dimension hopping, which is way more cool because you could come from a dimension where. And they do it in Marvel. It's called Exiles. The comics are the Exiles.
Yeah,
and then
I
in
remember
the
that.
comics, you'll have like Thor and Storm's daughter, who is the god of thunder from an alternate universe that like Marvel never came out. That would be an interesting way to do something where in the AP, instead of having time travel to stop the god, you have alternate dimension gods come in
Yeah.
from who are like aspects of their divineness, but from like you would have the like Shaylin is the god of like art, love, and like there's multiple aspects of her. So you could have a cleric of Shaylin who shows up and she's like the Miss Frizzle. Right?
That sounds
and
like it
you could-
actually.
Yeah.
That is the one person who would be.
Paizo, you take this shit. I'm coming for you. All right.
Right? Like you,
Copyright.
copyright.
We can't copyright Miss Frizzle.
No, but right, like so, or you
Miss
would have
Frazzle.
Miss Frazzle,
Miss Frazzle.
or you would
Miss
have the
Frazzle?
alternate dimension character of like Torag, who is the god of the dwarves, but he's from like a dimension where like Rovka fucked everything up, so he's extra like lawful, and he's extra like dwarfy, so his beard's extra beard,
Dwarfy.
right? But whatever that would.
It's as big.
Yeah.
It's as big as him, and it
Like,
has
it's
the
actually
consistency
just
of
like a
steel
beard.
wool.
As
It's
like,
just a beard.
yeah.
It's steel wool.
It's like as lawful and as
like cousin
stoic as he could possibly
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
It's just cousin it.
just cousin it. Yeah.
There you go. That works.
Cousin
With
it with,
biceps,
yeah,
that's
with
it.
just biceps instead of having a hat. It's just,
I'm just thinking of like the thing with like what was it? Chuck Norris underneath Chuck Norris's beard is another fist.
yes, that's it.
Remember what was it? Captain Caveman?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Probably Captain
Yep.
Caveman.
Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels.
Oh my
I remember
God.
very well.
But like something like that, where you could have like parallel universes, and then that's how, instead of doing time travel, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
do alternate universes.
it's a
is interesting.
it's a played out
That's-
remedy that
They're
You know,
trying to
like
push
stop.
something similar to that with the Loki stuff, with the Loki show. I'm
well,
saying
it was
like,
time travel dimension.
well,
because-
yeah,
But if
he-
that's the show, it's different if that's a show.
Yeah.
It's when you add it in to fix something that happens in a
yes,
show. Or
no,
in a-
I
I
understand
feel
that.
way
Like,
about musical episodes every once. I'm like, there's
But-
no reason.
but the whole thing
Yeah,
is like, I feel like
Those are
what
Buffy musical
Marvel
episodes.
Some
is.
of them are done well.
yeah.
Some of them it feels like this is so out of place and out of character.
I watch a lot
it's
of them.
done well. It feels natural.
the Buffy one. Was
I,
Buffy
I,
one was-
all I do is watch Disney Plus and Marvel shit all the time, and it after rewatching the entire Endgame series, and their new shows and everything, it seems like they're trying to fix it minutely for the people who actually do like Marvel. You know, like not like the new fans that they got because it's an action movie or whatever, but like the people who grew up with comics and everything. So with the TV shows, I feel like they put in a little bit more effort to be truer in a sense to what they're like, what the comics were or whatever. Like, yeah, maybe you don't have exactly that with Loki, but there's so many more like pulls to what the comic books are, or like trying to pull the entirety of Marvel in a certain direction because they want to incorporate this aspect of this arc in
Yeah, I feel like
future
they need to find
things.
their audience. Like
They-
your
but that's the
audience
thing.
can't be everybody. You gotta.
But that's the
who-
thing. They're
who's your
trying to
stuff
do
for?
everyone, and they're not
Yeah.
just
You're not
doing
gonna do
the
it.
one.
You can't cater to everybody.
Do
It
certain
doesn't
things
work.
well. You can't do everything well.
That.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, no, all you guys at home can't. I'm
97?
I'm pointing to be not necessarily the 97 X-Men. I'm just saying incorporate the X-Men in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
They did.
They're trying to.
They're trying to. They're
In the
doing it too slowly.
Miss Marvel. Or the
I didn't see
Marvel.
it. I didn't see the
Captain
Marvels
Marvel.
yet. I didn't
Captain
see the
Marvel is
Marvels yet. I want
related to the
No,
X-Men, but
the
she's
end
not an
credit.
X-Men.
There's a secret end
yeah,
credit, and then
I-
Beast shows up.
I'm.
It's Hank McCoy.
I
the
haven't
actual-
watched
And you
it.
go, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just think that should have been the next storyline. They could throw Kang away for a minute.
No,
Yeah.
extra
Doom.
counts. No, they can't do Doom. Doom's
Well,
the best character.
They
so
could do Doom.
with
They'd have to
the-
start now.
Well, no.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
the thing.
14
With
years
the-
from now, yeah.
They
well-
start now.
No, so they could do it now. No, because
They need
so
to build
there
up
was
Doom, and they
a-
need to do it right.
There was because of the controversy with the actor who plays Kang. They were like, oh, we can either replace him and it's gonna be John Boyega or whatever. Like fans were like, oh, that would be great.
Yeah, he's like, I don't do that shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do
He's a
that.
smart man.
But if they
It would be
then
It would be
if,
funny if you had like a little cameo in there
Yeah.
somewhere. Just
But if they pivoted
dimension.
from the Kang arc to now Doom, I don't think it would be
Doom
that.
could take over Kang's powers.
Yeah,
That would be kinda
that's what I'm
interesting.
thinking. Yeah, I
I don't think that. Here's the thing.
They
I
should
don't
get
think
Tom
they,
Segura to play.
I don't.
God.
It
I
would be
don't
the
think.
funniest movie ever.
I'd pay money for
I
that.
don't
I would
think.
pay
you
money to
wouldn't.
see
No,
that.
you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you
No, you
hate
wouldn't.
Marvel.
No, you wouldn't.
hate
No, you
Marvel.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd be more mad. You'd be more mad. One, because be like, they stole that from us. Two, you're not taking my money. Three, I gotta fight someone. I know you.
Well, at the end
Pure
of the day, they wouldn't do it right, and then I think
they
that's the
wouldn't.
end of the day. Is they
Yeah.
wouldn't do it right, especially with Doom.
Doom is
No.
clearly the best character ever. He's
Doom
the
is
best
awesome.
good
But
guy. ever.
I don't
pretty
think he'd be written the correct way
No.
in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No,
so.
because they keep fucking up the Fantastic Four, and they're redoing the Fantastic Four again.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
And honestly, I find the movies fun, but
No.
they keep fucking them up.
Doom,
Yeah,
I do-
agree. Doom does need to be done right.
Doom needs
yeah.
to be done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
What
does.
was
And
the-
you can easily screw them up too.
You're right,
the
Rico,
last
it's about-
iteration of
Easily
the
screw him
Fantastic
up.
Four had what's his fuck as the Torch. I liked that. That was
Captain America.
no the dude that was Killmonger. What's his name?
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
yeah, the other Michael Jordan. There we go. the Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, not Michael is Jordan.
I will say this: the correct answer to all of Marvel's problems is
Stop doing Marvel movies.
no.
I'm not gonna do that.
They need to just lean into the high celestial stuff. So bring Galactus. Just bring him. Just be like, Silver Surfer shows up,
Well, dude,
tells everyone get the fuck off the planet.
well,
if they
isn't-
really want to make a good series,
Isn't that the
you have
continuation
to
of
take
the Eternals?
old
then?
Secret Wars.
no, man,
The
Eternals-
original Secret Wars.
Yes.
There was a 12-part comic.
Yeah.
Secret Wars. That shit had
Secret.
That was cool.
everybody in it.
Yeah.
They had like all kinds of storylines.
That's the one they should do.
The
That's
Wasp
the
and
org-
Magneto were hooking up.
Yeah.
It was super fucking cool. Hulk basically held up a mountain so that everybody
right.
got crushed.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? It was so dope.
That actually
Those
would make
12
sense.
comics were awesome.
You're
I mean,
right.
you would have to make a bunch of because I mean, you really want to. I'm sure Marvel
You
would
got
make
to
a
hype
lot.
that shit up.
Yeah, it would be
Well,
like
that
a
could be your
5-part
next.
movie.
That could be your next 3.
But I would just hope that they wouldn't screw it up
Yeah.
because you have a lot of characters that are in it. You know, all the X-Men are in it. Spider-Man, like almost any hero and villain, they were all in it.
And that's,
Because they were
that
sort
was the
of-
original origin of Venom.
Venom. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you could get.
And Galactus, of course, was trying to
The
eat the
suit.
planet that they were summoned
Yeah.
to, which is
Yeah.
great.
Then you got then you got the Beyonders in there too.
You're the Beyonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it right.
They were.
I mean,
Like
you
if
would
they
have to
did
take
that
time to
right,
do it
I would go see it.
Yeah.
You
Like
know
if they
what?
did that right,
You know what I want to see? I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care what movie they put it in. They need to be like, listen. The truth of the matter is, Nick Fury, is a life model decoy, and they bring out who's the guy from Baywatch?
David
David
Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff as the actual Nick Fury because he wasn't in the 90s.
Does he come running in slow motion in a bathing suit? That'd be good.
because he
And an eye patch, right?
Because
The eye
in
patch and a bathing
comic, that's
suit.
what he looked like.
Because in the comics, that's who they based him off of was David
my
Hasselhoff.
God.
Yeah,
And then
the
they
original
based him off
comics,
of
he
Samuel
looks
L.
like that
Jackson
in the
the
comics.
he does.
Oh,
Yes.
good. Oh, that's
But then
so
they go,
funny.
he was a life model decoys. He is a real Nick
Felt myself
Fury.
getting a-
Imagine if
And
like,
it's just David Hasselhoff from the 90s with his stupid eye patch. No, I swear to God. It
Running
was
with
like
that little board
I
that
remember it.
the lifeguards carry, that
Yeah.
orange floaty thing.
Hey,
They're
they
like-
brought him into the SpongeBob movie.
Yes,
Yep.
I was so
the
happy
first
with that.
SpongeBob movie was
Man.
fantastic. But wait,
Such a
They would
weird-
get
feel
a
like
huge
find out that-
German
that-
audience.
I
if they
feel
find
like
out that
they
he's a
did
scroll,
that,
then they find the real
though.
Nick Fury.
Why do I feel like they did that in one of their live action things?
They
It was
haven't
like a white Nick Fury or whatever.
No, they did. No, sorry. Zach, you're 100% right. In the late 90s, early
yeah.
2000s, they did a Nick
Fury.
Fury. It was called Fury.
Fury,
And
yeah.
David Hasselhoff
played
was
that
Nick
character.
Fury.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he had the eye patch, and it was a terrible. It was like a direct
Did he
to
play the
like.
keyboards and sing too?
No, but it was a.
It didn't even go to DVD. It went straight to channel 11.
It was like
Yep.
channel 11 or like
like,
the early sci-fi.
Yeah, because I was
channel.
gonna say it was like
It was.
I
It was amazing.
I vaguely remember something, but not like.
No, it's 100% true.
All right.
What you're
It was a
It's a
remembering?
bad
is true.
StarQuest DSV,
Yeah.
and that was a really good show.
And that was like they just called it. They were like they called it Fury, and it was like the most 90th evil movie you could ever have.
There were a lot of women running slow motion.
I'm telling you. And they just go, bah, David Hasselhoff. And that'd be it. That'd be it.
Done.
That's the whole movie. It's just 5 minutes. You paid full price for that.
It's a 5-minute movie. So wait.
No, I'm not just
wait,
gonna
wait,
riot. Hold on.
No, it's got to be
Imagine-
at least 10 minutes because of intro and outro credits.
It's
No,
a YouTube short reel that just shows up.
I'm gonna riot. If this shit happens, I'm fighting everybody
Dude,
within
dude,
30
imagine,
There's
like-
no trailers
in
for it
one
whatsoever,
scene-
and it's called Fury.
Yep.
You gonna see some fury.
I know how they can do this
That's
movie.
the app title, though.
Yes.
I know how they can do the
Viral
movie. It opens
marketing.
up, Silver Surfer comes flying into your screen, Galactus, whoa, and then all the other Celestials. What was it?
The preview's gonna be longer than the actual.
Yes,
movie.
that's
And then
what
all of a
it
sudden,
is.
Nick
Yeah.
Fury's standing there, hats off at Nick Fury, he goes pew with his laser eye, and everyone's dead.
It'll just be like this summer. Get ready for Fury. And that's
Yes,
it.
yeah, and that's the trailer.
Cutting people if this happens. If
I-
Marvel hears this and they'd be like, "It's fucking genius. It's gold."
Oh my God.
Cutting every
I don't.
I'm
if they
going
steal
to
this,
jail.
If they steal this idea, I will laugh.
We at least we know
I
that they're
will.
listening to
I
this.
will pay for all of us to go to this fucking movie.
I'll pay twice.
Yeah, I'll see it
Do you
two times
remember
in
when
a row.
they did the alternate Fantastic Four? It was like Spider-Man, Ghost Rider,
Oh
Hulk,
yeah,
and Wolverine.
Yeah.
They actually became sort of a Fantastic Four
Yeah,
type
team
of
up, yeah.
team for a little while, which was
Man, I
kind
need
of cool.
someone to Photoshop that movie poster now.
Yeah, really.
The, the fantastic.
It'll just be a silhouette of Fury.
Bagman?
I don't know.
with the laser eye.
The fantastic Bagman
They're just
is when
glowing?
Spider-Man loses
the
his
one red
outfit,
eye.
and he puts a paper bag over his head.
Nice.
Yes.
That's the amazing Bagman.
Yeah.
go.
The Amazing Bagman. I remember that one.
All right, you want to start this?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Steve,
right?
I hope,
8:30.
I hope you include this talk in the
I
episode.
might
this is-
cut a little
this
bit
is
out
you
of
have
it.
to-
It's
extra.
it's honestly very fun.
This is the extra.
This was the greatest banter we've
All right.
had in a while.
Let's do it.
In 3, 2. Hi, welcome to Nothing Venture, Nothing Game. I'm your host with the most, your GM Jared, and we are here to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition, remastered kinda ish,
By us.
by us.
And talk shit about Marvel.
And so
You good? Yeah.
nope,
Okay.
I'm old.
He's old.
Tonight we are actually celebrating some special times. It's Jeff and Trevor's birthday. Not on the same day. Ironically, today is actually Jeff's birthday, but Trevor's was earlier this week.
It is.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday from all of us to you.
And last week was
Wish it
Jared's
a
birthday.
so we could party too. Hey,
February is a busy month.
Yeah, February's busy.
Yeah.
month.
it's just for NVNG.
Just so we're gonna pick up where we last left off last week. 2 weeks ago,
Intro.
and yeah, I'm gonna toss it over to our resident MC.
Totally forgot. Totally
We're
forgot.
old.
Oiled.
He's old. He celebrated
Well,
birthday, got too
chin.
drunk, and couldn't remember how to do an intro.
still high on
might
gin.
be a little.
Yeah.
High on gin.
2 buckets of gin.
2
Dude.
buckets of gin.
He drank enough gin so that he wasn't even drunk anymore. He was high on gin.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Really what it
When you
is.
come all the way around.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just started eating juniper
It's an
berries.
infinite
Yeah.
loop of gin.
Right?
Delicious.
All right, so take it away, MC Jeff, to tell you who's
MC
playing
birthday
and what's
boy.
going on.
All right. First you get the pole arm, then cue up the mace. You big disgrace. She puts a hole in your face. It's Tina.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bringing the soundtrack, deep thoughts and visions. The schism. How many peeps living in him? It's Zach.
Too many
Damn, that was
schisms.
so much shade in one sentence.
Yup. He's got a million styles and a million piles. Keeps them all wrapped like ceramic tiles. It's Fabio.
Yo. What up?
These messy piles of bones and flesh. Don't be a hater. Innovator alligator with a cheese grater. It's Steve. What I do to your crew, I'll make a sitcom from it. I rip out your eyes and your hair and punch you in the stomach. It's Jeff.
Yeah!
Brutal.
Pulling your card like a dog pulls sleds, sending it back to your GM Jared.
Yeah! No repeats.
No repeat.
No repeats.
Pulling your card. Pulling your card.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, do you need a card? Yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah, well,
good
do-
question. Yes,
That was
anyone else
actually
need
a thing.
a
Need
hero
cards? Well, I
report
guess
card?
you
Yeah, we
should-
were all shit talking and didn't actually prep for the game
yeah.
for the last half
guess
hour.
so.
Yeah, we're good.
No, here, you take first.
Not gonna lie, I did
It tracks for the week then.
almost absolutely zero prep
we,
until today after
live.
lunch.
Do it live.
Doing everything live because we forgot everything.
No, I had stuff.
He's ready.
So where we last
wasn't ready
left
this
off
morning.
was I was not.
He was 100% ready.
The floor was lava.
The floor was
The floor was lava.
It was a lie.
which is an amazing show if you get to watch it on Netflix.
It was. It
it's
was.
still
I
there.
love that show. That was my pandemic binge.
The players have just defeated the lava dragon entity and Henny plunged his hand deep within the dragon's chest, absorbing its essence, burning away his soul forged and taking on his malignant what was it called?
It ate his soul.
Maelstrom curse.
Maelstrom curse. His malignant Maelstrom curse, which is effectively he now can channel the curse better. It does involve a lot of role play between himself and myself as GM, per the class ability. Now this class is not been updated for the remaster, but much of it, like they said, they're not updating everything. Just much of it is still very easy to just convert, so you don't have to worry about it. Do you remember what book it's from? Was it the?
I can tell you right now.
Was it the magic book or
What's DA?
Dark Archive.
Dark Archive? Thank you.
Sorry, it took me a second.
That was the no, that was the Thaumaturge.
The Secrets of Magic.
Secrets of
Gotcha.
Magic.
Yeah.
He's
Sorry.
thinking.
The Dark Archives was kind of the occultist book.
Yes.
A lot of cool things from there.
Oh yeah.
I like that book. That's one of the only supplements I've actually like looked for.
The artwork
It's
was
very
amazing.
fun. Yeah.
So it deals with curses, and Henny has multiple curses.
He's a collector of curses.
He's
Not
collecting.
by choice. Not by choice.
he
but-
thinks they're Pokemon. He's trying to collect them all.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try.
He's got more curses than like a bad TV movie they show after 10 p.m.
Damn.
I got more curses than a Tarantino flick.
There you go. Yeah, basically. You know?
Get these monkey loving snakes off this Monday to Friday plane.
Friday.
This mother-loving plane or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
It's like a 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
And suck a
Yep.
piece of gutter trash.
So Henny has just done that. The lava that was constantly bubbling has solidified, so now it's more of a solid area. Weirdly, though, you don't have a way out because
that's
it
what I
sealed up the
entrance?
entrance. Remember, the lava rose up.
Yeah, that was the first thing that happened in the fight.
Yeah. So you kind of have all taken an ass whooping, I believe.
I'm dying to. Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm now. 'Cause I'm
Doomed
awake
to.
now.
Yes,
I
but you're
am
doomed to.
Doomed to.
Yeah.
Wounded.
Wounded to. Sorry.
Wounded
Alright.
to.
Too.
Yeah.
I'm doomed.
You're
You're
doomed.
That was because
We all got problems.
well, I
Henny is
took a
struggling.
card to not die.
Yeah.
That's why my card gave me.
Hey.
Makes sense.
Oh, right.
It's like doomed.
Funny enough.
Wounded. Cursed. Problem.
Funny enough, I got
It's
the
just,
same
just
one.
problems.
Alright.
Just
Sometimes it's like, hey,
Fine.
I'm all right.
Again,
Sword
the
attack.
hobgoblin's the normal one.
The hobgoblin
Fuck
and
Wednesday.
the alternate human are the two perfectly fine people. They're like, guys, that wasn't so bad.
Well, that's to be expected.
That was
They're the
fun. And we're all
spellcasters.
like,
So Henny, Nell, and Seren are both jacked, visibly like injured.
Oh, so you have to remember at in the last episode, you and I were flying.
yeah.
there was a
and-
weird acrobatic.
I was also
Yeah.
flying.
I crashed down.
No,
you guys
I
landed.
crumple on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to take about 3 rounds of persistent damage because of reasons last time, and I just did it now. And
So I just,
down.
I'm not down.
You're hurt.
I just pop a
Yeah.
3-action AOE heal spell, and because I have a item that
Yeah.
does it,
Roll
so,
roll your heals, please.
Can I give my hit points to somebody else?
No.
Yeah, it's enough just
I
to
don't need
make
them.
sure we're alive.
My
That
body's-
actually is a
Yeah.
cleric thing where you can't. Right?
Well,
You-
it
there's
says it's,
there's a feat that you can
there's
get
a
extra
cleric
healing.
feat, yeah.
for wounded condition ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds, or if you are restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
Whoops.
Yeah,
I was
it's
having
specifically
difficulty
give hit points
opening
with
my
treat wounds, not a
Yes.
spell.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
got 100 things in
So
front
you
of
have to
Yeah, well, I'm
It's
trying.
fine.
take a rest.
Didn't
But I
open
have
my
it too,
character
so it has
sheet,
to happen
I'll get to
twice?
it
Yeah.
eventually.
Okay, yeah.
You went down, then got back
I
up, and went
got
down
it.
again.
Find out.
I died twice.
Well, I mean,
well, not
resting
died,
here might not be such a bad thing because, I mean,
Honestly,
it's hot and
No, it's
hot.
like-
and
It's hot.
bothered.
Or,
is it still like, I mean, like I said, I don't
Fully
know.
or
heal.
if you were restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
we're
he
not
has enough
resting.
magic
We're not.
to-
We're not
Yeah.
doing
Not resting
full hit
up.
points. We're just gonna sleep, guys.
Here?
Oh, well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. We also have some magic items that we need to divvy up. Maybe one of these things might have
said you
healing
sent it.
powers that just says, hey,
Oh,
You
second
told me not
like,
to.
I don't know who made the list, but
Yeah, you told me not to. I
Wait,
said,
who
you
has the
want
list?
I don't
I
think
gave you
anybody
guys
has
a
left.
There was like a whole bunch of
Yeah,
iron
I gave you
stones.
guys items.
We kind of truncated that because of the stream.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we truncated that because it was
I
like
will say,
1:30 in the morning.
as,
Yeah.
as an assistant, I asked you, do you want me to email them to everybody or
Don't
send them
worry
to
about
everybody?
it.
You said,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
just
got
wrote
it.
weapons and then left a blank.
I
We were gonna fill it in
stopped.
later, and it never happened.
Don't worry about it, guys. I got this.
He said with confidence.
Oh, hey, Kunar. It's been a while.
Hey, good on.
Hey.
Says happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
Love you guys.
Yeah. Another year around the sun.
Hold on, I'll write them down.
Another journey
How far
around the
into text
sun.
thread? It's like
I gotta
meme,
find our chat.
gifts. It's like finding like relevant
I see
game-related
the magic
conversations.
items are as follows: a cursed staff, greater,
Thank you, Fabio.
Oh, this stuff
wand
is.
of chromatic burst, 4th level,
Yes.
dragon's eye charm,
Mm-hmm.
specialist ring,
Mhm.
fearless sash, flesh gem, earth speaker, and silent bell. Because Jared thinks it's funny.
I think it's hysterical.
So this is different than the list you gave me.
I had a pen.
Yeah,
somewhere.
because I changed it because of your advice.
Oh.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
no
here's
more.
my pen.
It's
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of iron stones from what I remember.
I was
But
just
Yeah,
trying to
there
make
was some-
sure.
Oh, there was a bunch of iron
there was like
stones.
3 or 4 of them. From I mean, I don't
All
remember
right,
exactly.
everyone heals back 12 hit points.
I give Nell my 12.
That's it. It's just to get everyone conscious so
Oh,
we can.
okay.
I don't know how many. I
Yeah, I'm
have.
at 14.
So you guys find
What was the stuff? Okay.
you guys find
We'll
the
just say I'm
Aeon
at 13. I
Stone.
had one hit.
Oh yeah, it was a bunch of Aeon stones.
Yeah. So does the Gate Ellipsoid,
Mm-hmm.
the
Ag-
Pink Rhomboid, the Pearlescent Pyramid, and the Gold Nodule. You also find the Elemental Wayfinder of Earth and Fire.
All right.
Yes,
Slow
I
down
think
just
I
a little
remember
bit.
that.
hmm
Okay.
Oh, so it is the list you gave me.
Most of it.
So there was the 4 aeon stones.
stones.
Whatever.
So it's a gate. What?
So
Agate
a Gate
Ellipsoid.
Ellipsoid, Pink Rhomboid,
Pink rhomboid, pearl
Pearlescent.
pyramid,
Pyramid, and
Pearlescent.
Gold Nodule.
gold nodule, and then there was other stuff.
No.
The Elemental Wayfinders of Earth and Fire.
There were 2 of those, right?
Yeah, well, one
Oh,
of
one is
Earth
Earth, okay.
and one of Fire.
And 2 8.
And then the magic items are as follow: the Acure Staff, Greater, the Wand of Chromatic
Oh
Burst,
wow,
4th
you
level,
get resistance with the fire one,
the Dragon Eye
and
Charm.
then Earth you get to cast Stone Skin on yourself. That's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
I can already do that, so let somebody else take that for sure. What is it? The wand of what? Chromatic.
Chromatic Burst, 4th level.
I'll let you guys take that down. I don't need that.
Dragon's
Drag-
eye charm.
I'm just writing everything down for
Yeah.
now. I'm not
I
taking
put it in
anything.
chat.
I'm trying to just figure
Dragon
out what
Eyes
chromatic
Charm,
Yeah, I put everything in chat.
Specialist Ring. Thank,
Thank
you,
you.
Fabio.
Thank you, Fabio.
Thank you, Fabio.
Fearless Slash, and the Flesh Gem of the Earth Speaker.
Wand of Chromatic Burst. It's just a straight up item. That's a first. Okay, so I'll read it.
No, we got it. We got it. Everything.
Put it in chat.
Yeah, it's all in chat.
Yeah, no,
He wants to
I
read what
meant.
they do.
Oh,
Oh.
it's the Chromatic Armor Burst action.
Yeah.
What? So, effect: choose one
No.
color of the chromatic armor. The wand created for you. The spell ends, and the light of that color flashes brightly in 20-foot emanation. Creatures in the area take damage of the type associated with the color you chose. With a basic reflex save against your spell DC, the amount of damage depends on the wand's
Do it
type.
again, Tina.
Yo, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I love chromatic
like watching
armor.
that.
That's actually one of my
Like this.
favorite spells.
A lot of the
personally.
stuff there. So again, it comes back to some of the stuff can be used by everyone, and some of the stuff can't be used by everyone. Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. The spell stuff is usually a little bit more difficult because you either have to have trick magic items if it's not on your spell list, or
I can start like dual.
What's the
wielding
specialist
wands.
ring? Or is it Dragon Eyes Charm Specialist ring?
no Dragon
No, no.
Eyes Charm,
It's 2 separate things.
comma Specialist Ring.
Yeah, specialist ring. I
It's a
think
separate
it's something
thing.
for wizards.
Is
I
it?
believe that's a wizard specific one.
Yeah, so the specialist
Yeah.
ring. Each specialist ring is dedicated to a single school
Yeah.
of magic, and the ring is covered in symbols and glyphs related to that school according to the creator's arcane studies. A specialist ring that has the trait corresponding to its school of magic. Yeah. You gain a +2 item bonus to arcana checks and a +1 circumstance bonus to recognize magical effects and items of the specific school of magic.
Now, here's the problem. They've removed schools of magic.
We'll worry about that later.
It doesn't matter. We're not playing that.
So make it whatever school you want it to be.
Is the accursed staff? It is greater. Never mind. I can't read. It's fine.
So frequency once per day, you regain 1 focus point, which you can use only to cast a wizard school spell of the corresponding school. If not used by the end of your turn, you lose the focus point.
Yeah, it's a temporary focus point.
Oh, so it's an extra focus point.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not part of your pool.
You earn.
What is this for? That's the specialist ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would anybody completely object if I took that?
I mean, the only ones who's gonna get
You mean
benefit.
the wizard taking the thing?
Nah,
clearly
I
made for
wanted.
a
I
wizard?
need more rings, like Thanos. Bro.
Yeah.
No. But wait, first gotta check if it's cursed. If it's cursed, give it to Fabio.
Let me check and see. if
Right,
it's
yeah.
cursed.
I'm sorry, give it to Henny if it's
Oh,
cursed.
now we know it's not cursed. There's a wave of a hand.
Well, because you have the curse magic.
Oh, I can just tell now.
Yeah.
Oh, I take that.
See?
That's okay. That's dope,
That's
actually.
cursed, like I can smell curse.
Yeah, that's actually what it is.
What's that now?
Yeah, the
Henny
skull
can
on your
smell
face just like
curses.
burns if there's a
All
curse
right.
nearby. Is
Yeah.
that what
Oh
it
no,
works?
So the ring's
It's-
cursed, you said?
No.
no, it's not cursed.
He can
Henny can
sense curses.
smell
I can.
curses.
Yeah, I can smell curses.
Is it under gear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
It's not a consumable.
No, special.
Ooh.
It's literally called specialist
magical
ring.
item where?
Magic item wear.
The accursed staff
Worn,
is
right?
pretty.
Worn.
I was like, look at
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess right here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Claim curse.
Do you know
I
what
could steal
level it
your
is?
curse.
I can take yours too.
Do you know what?
Oh
level?
yeah, we'll just keep swapping back.
Excuse me.
Do you know what
10th.
level?
Yeah,
ring is 10th
everything.
level.
Everything is about 10th level. Yeah.
Ooh, let me scroll.
So the accursed staff is greater. It's item level 10.
Mhm.
It's a staff as always. So iron strips line the body of the accursed staff, clapping the bottom and folding into an intricate knot at the top. While wielding an accursed staff, you're empowered by the curses you inflict. If an enemy fails a saving throw against a spell you cast that has the curse trait, you gain temporary hit points equal to double that spell's level. These temporary hit points last for 10 minutes. The enemy must be a significant threat, so you can't just go around and curse like villagers.
Yeah, I understand.
Activation, cast a spell. You have the effect. You expend a number of charges from the staff to cast a spell. We went over spells casting from staffs. This is 10th level, so you gain 3rd level claim curse or cup of dust, and 4th level spells outcast curse, remove curse, and warriors regrets.
Regret.
No.
regrets.
No, he said it right. So wait, I have a question, Fabio, because it's out of game. Do your curse thing now, is it you get to inflict curses or you just absorb them and use them as power?
So it depends. So at my current level, the way that I have it like laid out is I go into a maelstrom state, right? And then my curse becomes active around me in a 10-foot bubble, right? So basically like the cursed dragon comes out, starts swirling around me. If you're within 10 feet, you take minuses to everything.
He becomes
Take
the
one,
double
minus
dragon.
1 to everything, right? As an action, I can shoot it at a creature, right? Or at like
An enemy.
An enemy, more often than not. And it now resides in them until they either die or a minute passes. So that's what I get to do.
Gotcha.
So
So,
the
it's
devouring-
specifically one curse.
Yeah, it's the one
Gotcha.
curse I have. Now, I can get other stuff where I can get Claim Curse and Seal Fate as spells, right? But I can only use them when I'm in my Maelstrom Curse mode.
Would that allow you the capability of using this?
No,
Not really.
because it needs, as Steve explained, how the staves work.
You have to be able to cast
you
spells.
have to be able
Well, that's what I'm
So,
saying.
like,
If
I
he
don't-
can't, if he gets the capability of casting these 2 specific spells, does
Then
that
yes.
mean he can use this
Yeah.
staff?
theoretically.
Then, but I'll say
But he
this.
doesn't have it now.
You would probably, I think you probably have more spells that might have a curse trait, or unless I get other abilities that give me curse
don't-
traits.
I think I actively avoided the curse spells because they're so niche and are like
Surprise.
long-term things and not instantaneous, you know?
I get what you're
Because
saying.
it's
But
like
there's a bunch of spells on the staff.
Yeah, no. I meant like personally, I don't have any in my repertoire
Bane,
because
Ill Omen, Blood Vendetta.
I
Warriors
took
Regret.
the only one, Bane and Ill Omen. Those are 2 that I've used. Those are instantaneous.
Yeah.
But like,
Which remove
like
curse on the
anything,
staff.
anything that actually, like
Tina could use
cup of dust, Outcast, Curse, Warrior's Regret. Those are all like more long-term things. You know, it's like
If you don't want to
there's
use it, then don't
time
use it.
there. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not
Do it,
gonna. I'm
Tina.
just saying, like,
No,
Yeah.
can curse people now.
oh my god.
It
Interesting.
does require a
Interesting
hand to
poll.
use, though. To hold
Yeah,
the
I have a
staff.
two-handed weapon.
Yeah, that's the other issue.
Can I like wrap it?
You can prepare it and
my-
not always have to. You don't always have to have it in your hand. You
Mm-hmm.
can prepare it at the beginning of the day, and it just has charges on it.
Yeah.
I also owe
want
you
it?
an item.
This is
At
true.
the end of the day, we can always sell it.
You gave me the boots, so I owe you an item.
Jeff, would you
true.
mind if I took the
remember.
monochromatic
know.
burst?
Go for it, man.
Thank you.
I do not mind at all.
I think the only thing I really want is the sash, because I've been getting hit by fear effects a
Yeah,
lot.
and you have to be able to move.
Yeah.
Chromatic burst, fourth level.
yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, do whatever. I'm just happy to have this
So-
new
So
wand.
cursed staff is what?
A
Is
cursed
anybody-
staff?
No, is anybody taking that?
Tina?
If nobody wants it,
Oh,
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Tina should
I'm just
take
gonna
it.
sort of making notes on who's
That
taking
way, at
what,
least
so
she
I know.
has another remove curse just in case.
All right, we also have Dragon Eye Charm.
Ooh, what does that do?
A bunch of shit. Hold on.
Oh, dang.
Fire resistance, dark vision, a couple of other stuff. It's a little redundant for me, so someone else can take that.
Here we go. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
already have fire resistance.
I'm now
I have
going
spells
to-
like
I would
Soul
like-
Fire.
I've been
Is it
set on fire
dragon-
a lot.
Several times, yeah.
There's a dragon-shaped pendant worn like a necklace or set onto armor as close decoration. It must be held in one hand to be used, pressing against the palm of one's hand, basically. So there's 4 different activations. They're all once per day. They're all one action. First effect is the Dragon's Eye Charm manifests fire for you to wield against a foe. 5th level produce flame with a set attack bonus. The second effect is your charm. The charm's pupil becomes plainly visible, and you look through it and you gain dark vision, as long as you sustain it for a maximum of 10 minutes. The third one is the Dragon's Eye Charm shrouds you with an unfaintly glowing layer of golden energy. You gain fire resistance 5 for 10 minutes. And then the last one is you can speak and understand Draconic for as long as you sustain the action, which is 10 minutes.
That's pretty dope.
So it's pretty cool. So it's each of a once per day thing.
Oh, well, I think someone who doesn't have, well, we either swap around fire resistant items or what? Because I was gonna say, do you want your crown
You can
back?
keep it.
Because that's
You can
pretty
keep
good.
it.
All right. All right.
So you don't have
Sure
to
is
fuss
a
with
pretty
actions.
fun stuff.
I mean, you have a you already have a stone, right? Do you have a
An Aeon Stone?
An
I
Aeon
don't think I do.
I think only me and Fabio have them.
you guys have Aeon stones?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's now 4 or 5 more.
Yeah, there's
There's
more.
4 Aeon Stones.
But I know
And
one
2
of the
Wayfinders, right?
but
Two
one of the
Wayfinders, a Flesh Gem,
Wayfinders.
and the Dragon Eye Charm, who
So
nobody has
the
claimed yet.
Wayfinder gives
There's an Earth and a Fire.
it gives the
Wind?
fire Wayfinder gives
Sadly, no.
resistance 5.
Aw.
So coupling
Too on
that
the
with,
nose.
I guess, a one of the stones would work. I think you should take the crown back. Technically,
No, if you
No,
if you want it,
because-
you get the 15 fire resistance once a day. It's fine.
I know, but you are more like
But it's only
In-
good if we're fighting something fire. It's fine. Keep it.
Sure. All right.
I gave it to you. It wasn't a loan.
Well, it felt like a loan more than anything. Not gonna lie, Steve,
Well,
it felt like a
here.
loan.
So the earth gives you stone skin, and fire gives you the ability to cast fireball,
Yeah.
I can already do that. Both of them.
which it's a 4th level fireball. It's 2 actions. Again, that's not terrible, right?
No,
Just
this is
like
an
a
extra
random
fireball.
person who doesn't have it. Like Fabio could be like, "Well, now I have fireball, 1 shot."
There you go.
I'll take that if nobody wants it.
Go for
I
it.
mean, you
No.
don't have any fire resistance. I think if anyone takes it, you should. What is the Dragon Eye Charm again? Because
That one requires actions to do stuff. I like to limit the amount of actions I have to spend on things because I already have to do a lot of actions. Like I have to do a tumble. I gotta do either diversion before I can even do any of like my.
Yeah.
well,
So-
it's like one of those things of you have the speed to get up real close to someone and you have like a little bit of range. But if you're like all the way out, a fireball from like far out just to like pop things
So-
off.
So someone
So,
took the
here-
Earth Wayfinder, right?
So no.
Not
So
yet.
here's the
Not
Earth Wayfinder. Gives you
Stone
you
tool.
can dig twice as normal, twice as quickly as normal.
Mole man.
So you get mole people powers,
Mole man.
or the fire one gives you
resistant
resistant
five,
5 to fire, which you don't have to activate. So like Fabio says, he's trying to not activate a lot of things. That would give him just fire resistance flat out.
That's what I would.
Oh, so fire. Take the fire one.
I would take the fire. Tina, I think you should get the earth one.
Yeah, I was thinking about
There you
that.
You
go.
already can dig through earth. Now you can do it twice as fast. Now we can get through this door.
Well, that stone skin would also be great armor. I could tank a little bit more too.
Okay.
Yup.
Because I died twice, I might need a little,
Yeah, it's like it shakes you up a little bit, you know?
little bit.
Dying.
All right, so we still have the
There's the
Dragon Eye Charm and the Flesh
Idea.
Gem.
Flesh gem.
What
Wait, who
does
got the
dragon
who got the
do?
chromatic
Because-
versus?
4 different actions. They
Four
all take
different
one
actions.
action.
They all take
Why
one
don't you
action.
take a Steve? Because it gives you fire.
Yeah,
resistance
sometimes you're
back.
always fishing for
Only
an
if I
action.
use it.
Okay, but still, hey, it's fishing for an action.
And then probably will sell them.
All right, so who's
So
taking
hold
what?
on to it for now.
Hold on.
So
Again?
And then there's the Flesh Gem.
The
Who took what?
okay, so you, Tina,
Yes.
you have the Nell took the Earth Wayfinder
And the
Hen-
staff.
and the staff.
Yes.
Henny has the Fire Wayfinder and the sash.
Yes.
Yes.
Sortak took
Just the ring so
the
far.
ring. Atura took the chromatic wand,
And
Does
Steve
the-
has the Dragon Eye Charm.
and Steve now has the Dragon Eye charm.
So we have the Flesh Gem and the Aeon Stone.
So the Flesh Gem is basically it's 1 to 3 actions once per day. You are standing on the ground. The ground around you erupts into 10-foot burst of knee-high crystal shards, and becomes difficult terrain. Creatures that move take 2 piercing damage.
Just straight up, no saves.
Creatures that move through the space containing the crystal shards take 2 piercing damage.
Is it
It's-
like
it's
per
a-
5 feet?
For every
Or
time,
is
every
it-
square they move
Every
through,
square
they
they
do.
move.
For every
It's
square.
a hazardous. It's hazardous.
hazardous.
So
It
it's
becomes
like what a
hazardous
turret
terrain.
did when we were in the temple
Yeah.
and everybody could.
Yeah, that spell is.
Right.
They remain for 1 round or 1 minute if you spend 2 actions. To all creatures other than you, the area
What about
is
3
difficult
actions?
terrain.
And it's 1 or 2.
It's 1 or 2.
Oh, what is it? I said 1 to
Sorry.
3.
Sorry.
And it doesn't like move with you. It's
No.
just like that
You just go
spot.
poof,
You
and
activate
then
it,
there's
and
spikes
then,
and the
everywhere,
person
and then keep
wielding
fighting.
the item does not take any damage from the spikes.
Or and they
Okay.
don't count it
They
as
freely-
difficult terrain.
Right.
Yeah, they just freely move it as if it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Everyone else takes damage and is hindered.
But you have to be touching the ground. So
Okay.
yeah.
What if I leave the ground after I
it's
use
fine.
it?
You
Then
have
it's
to
fine.
touch on the ground to use the item.
Oh, yeah? All right. You know what? If nobody's opposed, I'll take the Flesh Gem.
Go for it.
Yay, me. All right, and we got 4 Aeon Stones.
yeah, I'm looking them up now.
See what they do.
Okay, so the Aeon Stone Pink Rhomboid, I got that one queued up.
What does this do?
Ooh. When you invest the stone, you gain 15 temporary hit points. If the stone effects are suppressed, you lose any of the temporary hit points remaining until it returns. The temporary hit points refresh during your daily prep. They don't refresh if you reinvest the stone.
That's the
Pink.
That's a pink rhomboid. So it gives you 15 extra, like temporary hit points.
yeah. I was just-
15 temps. Okay.
Gold nodule gives you comprehend language once per day. And you also get to choose a new language.
Ooh.
I have almost all of the languages so far. I have so many languages.
The pearlescent
Pyramid.
pyramid.
And then Agate gives you Agate, ellipsoid.
Agate?
Agate?
The agate.
Agate.
Sorry, yeah. Jared said it weird before and it ruined me.
Again.
augury. You can cast
Yeah,
augury,
it gives you augury, yeah.
which is a see into the future spell.
Yep.
Yes. Is that a
It doesn't matter.
divine?
It doesn't matter. The
Spell?
item lets you cast it.
Transmutation.
No, but he's saying if you could cast on spell, if the item you're casting it through the item.
What is it? Once per day?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
once per day.
The pearlescent, while invested, you gain the benefits of ghost touch property on your weapon. And 1 activation, once per minute, you gain the effects of sea invisibility for 1 round.
Well, that's clearly the prize.
I like that.
They do other stuff, by the way.
That's only if you resonate. That's then embedding it into a wayfinder.
Well, we have 2 wayfinders, so whoever has them can put them in.
I have a wayfinder, but that's what I have my gem in. So now
All right,
two wayfinders.
Can you like I don't have the Aeon Stone that I currently have. I don't have it activated at the moment. Does that matter?
No.
And you can have more than one.
You
Like,
can
I know
have,
you only
have
can
10
I
Aeon
remember-
Stones
You can
floating
have
over your
them. They
head.
usually float around
Yeah,
your head when you
I
activate
remember
them.
Blaze in our Sunday game had like 4, and
Yeah.
they were just constantly flying around.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
float
Yeah.
around your fire.
Yeah.
You
and
can
the-
either have them float around your head, but the thing is, somebody can snatch them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or you put them in a wayfinder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Putting
are
them
usually
in the wayfinder is the way to stop people from snatching them.
Yeah, so it gives.
Plus,
the
it gets,
protection
usually
to have
unlocks an
them
extra power.
Cool.
Most of them have an extra thing that they get when you lock it in a wayfinder.
Nice.
I will say none of these really called me personally as Arturo.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Does anybody want one specifically?
I want the pearlescent.
I think.
Yeah,
Three of you
Fire.
should find it out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Steve, do you want the
Like-
pearlescent? Or you
No,
good?
I
trying
get
to
to
figure
go such
whoever's-
a weapon by being a paladin.
Whoever's
Fair
going
enough.
to use it the best should use it.
What does
Yeah.
pink do again?
Pink
Gives you 15 temps.
10
Gives
pin
you
points.
15 temps. So you get like think of it, your HP goes up by 15 temporarily every day.
You kind of die a lot.
Yeah.
Having more
No
HP.
one's gonna say
I
it
will
except
take
Steve.
that.
Yeah,
I will take that.
having more
What?
life is never
No
bad.
one's gonna say it except Steve.
What?
I will do that.
True.
True.
Tina, take that
That's
one.
not
That's
I
fine.
died and came back via chat, and then I went unconscious twice last time we played. I'm
I
on
will
I'm
say that was
fresh.
my
Steve, are there any
fault.
one of these two that you want?
I will say that was my
Are
fault.
there any one of these two that you
I
want?
No, go
fucked
for
up
it.
my
The agate or the gold
stuff,
nodule?
so-
Zach, any of those that you particularly want?
Not really.
I'm
I
not
guess I'll
gonna
take
lie.
I'll take the.
You guys are
language.
about to deal with
All right.
like more cultists, and no one here speaks cultist.
I was about to say I'll
Right,
So
take
the
right.
one that
No,
lets you
I'll-
speak any language you
Yeah,
want.
so I'll take that
Right,
one.
right,
I'll
right.
take that one since I can blend in with cults
once a
lot
day,
more
so-
easily.
but yeah,
you
no,
better
you know
roll
what?
better too.
Listen, we can't hope for miracles here, all right? So what
Right.
one was that
So now-
specifically? That was the
That was the gold
nodule.
The gold, yeah.
All right, so the agate.
that lets
so
you
it gives me
cast
the
a-
augury once a day.
Yeah, you get to ask me a question.
Right. No, I know what augury is. It's just so basically like I just let it float around my head, and then at some point I could just ask the augury. Like I don't have to just keep it there for the entire
Yeah, no.
life of the thing. So I'll take that one if nobody is completely, opposed to such a thing.
Cool. I have 6 invested items.
Keeps falling out.
It just goes.
I have 8. 10 was the max, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
I'm
should
good right
get
now.
the port cleaned. That'll stop it from falling out. No,
That's how you
like
do it.
literally go to
Yeah.
like a.
Well,
It's like a
you're-
Nintendo cartridge, just
no,
blowing it.
if you go to like one of those iFix places,
Yeah.
it's if you just ask them to clean out the port, it's not going to cost. Tip
I
them
mean, I
$5.
turned 40, and that's what my uncle told me.
You told to clean the ports out,
Yeah.
bro.
I get your checkups.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta go to the mall and get my ports cleaned out.
Oh, they do it at the mall now.
I don't want to see you in there. You got Q-tips and all your holes. Just like I don't like any of this.
Also, because I'm lazy. Steve, what are the weapons upgrade that you guys are supposed to have at this level?
Greater?
I think greater striking plus 2 is 12th level.
Yeah, I think we're one level
I
up.
think we're one level off from that, but you should have at least a striking.
Yeah, we should have a
Weapon?
striking and a. Hold on.
And +2.
Hold on.
Like
Hold
even
on.
if
Oh,
we
I don't have a-
greater.
I have a strike. My glaive is a striking, but that was a.
No, not one. Weapons.
Yeah, I have
plus
+1.
I don't keep a lot of this stuff in my head anymore. So many
You-
things.
+2 in striking. Greater
Yeah.
striking.
Well, they just
All of these
they
things
just
are 10th
had
level items.
yes,
Yeah.
All of them.
most of them are.
Oh, here it is.
A couple of them.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sasha took a
+2 is level 10. +2 striking is level 10.
So everyone
Oh.
choose one item.
+2
now,
greater
plus two.
striking is 12 or 1.
So that's what? It's an extra damage die or
extra.
plus
extra
the hit.
to hit.
Plus two.
Plus
to
the
the
You said say that again. So we're getting +2.
The
Yeah.
plus the plus number is how much you get to hit, and the striking, greater striking, major striking.
how many
That's how
dice
many
you add
dice
on.
you get.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to figure like what he was saying. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone just choose a random weapon for the
Okay.
my meleeers.
Only got the one weapon.
Card.
Yeah.
So this is a striking then.
No, it's striking
Uh huh.
But
plus
plus
2.
two.
It's
Plus
not
2.
striking plus 1.
It's not greater striking. It's
Not
just
greater
regular
striking.
Okay.
Same striking.
Striking plus 2.
Okay.
So your glaive is now striking plus 2.
2.
I don't see flesh gem under.
So
10,
then
it's
it's
probably
21 to hit,
I
not
think
20.
it's held item.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, warn.
Just
Am I
Oh,
warned?
sure.
So I'm under
Up to
warn.
2.
That's
So
why I don't see
I
it.
just
you get
I've
on
been
there,
searching
goes
all.
from here
Got
Magic
it.
items
Okay.
held.
to here.
I have to
Yeah.
use paper.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, you just go to the all tab.
Don't see it.
and
I
need my
if you're
damage
searching for something specific.
Yeah. That, Whoa,
That's next level.
That's the next one.
We have to kill one more thing in
When
order
I
for
crit,
Jared
it's
to
great.
give
When I
us
don't
greater
crit, it's like.
striking.
I don't see flesh anything on here. Oh, it went back to first level.
One weapon. Damn it! I used 2.
So what
see.
weapon did you choose?
My cards.
Okay, that makes sense.
I will always choose my cards
Slave.
first, even though my
Yeah.
cards do
How many
less
runes are you
damage.
allowed to have on a weapon now?
Equal to the number of pluses you get.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone could give themselves 1 rune that they want.
Woo.
I'm assuming up to our level.
Up to your level, obviously.
Flesh.
Let me see, because I think
So a
that
+2 weapon can
transfers
hold 2
2
property
runes.
runes.
Yeah, so everyone gets 1 property rune.
Okay.
sort by item level.
All right, so it's definitely not 10th level.
Oh my god. Okay.
That flesh gem.
There's some cool. Ooh, what is this?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, taking that.
All right, no, wait. I got it.
Mm.
Fabio chooses for Steve. Steve chooses for Tina. Tina chooses for Zach.
Okay, hold on. I gotta undo what I just did then.
Okay, Steve, what do you want?
Who do I choose for? then?
Zach chooses for Steve.
Oh, I
Steve,
choose
what,
for
what do
Steve?
you want, Steve? If I can choose, I can choose.
No, wait.
I can
Alright.
ask him what he
So
wants. and I can
Fabio,
choose something
hold
different.
on. Fabio chooses for Steve.
Yeah.
Steve chooses for Tina. Tina chooses for Zach.
I choose
Zach
for
chooses for
Fabio.
Fabio.
Okay. All right.
And if you verbally say what you want out loud, you don't get it.
That's fine. Can I ask?
What weapon do you have?
I have my glass knife. Can I ask other questions, not specifically about what he wants?
Verbally out loud, you don't get it.
Flesh gem.
I was.
Verbally out loud, you don't get it.
Oh, so can we mime it out?
Verbally out loud, you don't get it. You guys have phones, and we live in a digital age.
Just show it to him. Whatever.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay,
Fabio.
yeah, I
This is what
figured
I
I'm
want.
that's
so
what I,
happy
that's what I was
Fabio
actually
figured
gonna
it
pick.
out.
That was actually what I was gonna pick for you,
So what
but
difference did that make then?
What?
I listen.
It's more
you don't
fun
ha-
for him.
It's more fun for me because I don't get to know.
Because that way we had to do all of that, and look
I-
how happy he is.
I was just
and
going.
now I'm happy.
I was
And
just
now he's happy.
I was just gonna reconfirm the one you do already have on it.
Well, no, I was gonna
You
gonna
doing
pick
that
the same one for her that I was gonna pick for myself.
No.
So.
Swarming. Copies itself.
Make sure it's the level. So up to 10th
I don't
level.
have the agate.
Go up to 10.
No, sorry, 11th level.
Oh,
sorry.
so the one I was gonna pick.
Yeah, that's a good one for you, Fob.
Wait, what? Hold on. I did not see that one.
Yeah.
Why did you change your mind?
Maybe. Hold on, because I didn't read all. I just saw one, and I was just like, that makes sense. I don't want to look
Stop.
at
You didn't
all.
go all the way down the list.
This is a lot. This is like,
Yeah.
let me see.
The
Oh, this is a
original
chew
one.
I don't
action
see you
thing.
use your dagger ever though.
He throws it with his telekinetic projectile.
Technically my summon uses it. Technically
Okay.
my
I will
summon
say that
uses it.
normally under normal rules, telekinetic projectile doesn't inherit any benefits of the weapon except the type of damage it deals.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
the
it's a DC.
my glass knife is more aesthetics,
because it won't scale.
but I also haven't been
Like,
up
I
close
like
and
it,
personal
but
with
it
anything
doesn't
to really
scale.
use it. So
Yeah.
So it's a good have on hand,
This is
but
what I
also
was
it
saying.
boosts my Eidolon. So
So I gotta pick one for Steve.
Ooh.
so are you keeping the one that you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm trying to figure out what Steve would want.
I had that on my champion.
Seduction.
That one.
Glamour. You can make it look like anything you want.
It was
That's all
I
only.
called it the Sawzall.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My weapon. It was the Sawzall axe.
That was fun.
Oh,
That was-
Do you have a thing in mind?
Yeah.
I need you to give
You
me
have to
something.
intuit it.
You can't stone face me, bro.
Just figure it out.
Nah.
No. Just pick
Thing.
something you think I'd like.
Okay, and you use a sword, right?
Yeah, so one-handed, the longsword.
Do you want anything?
Nah, I trust you.
Alright.
Just tell me what it is and I'll add it, and I'll tell Nell what hers is.
Because honestly, get us up like, yo, you want the same what I got?
I have no idea what you have.
Can I show you what I
It
want?
doesn't matter. Just pick. Just pick, man. I don't want to spend all night on this.
All right.
Worst case scenario is if it's something I hate, we can always trade out runes later. We have enough money at this point. I can get whatever rune I want.
This is true.
And then maybe, if allowing, we might be able to get uncommon shit too later.
Ooh, we definitely
Yeah.
need that.
So
If we live and get to
no,
a
it's
town
fine.
where
Look,
we sell and
look.
buy
We
things,
started killing a lava dragon. Nothing can sweat me.
damn, yo.
Don't do that. you starting, look what you done did. Look what you done did. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, I see what
There's
this
a clear
is.
choice, but you pick
There's
whatever
a
you want.
clear
There's a clear
choice?
choice.
yo,
You know
Wait.
me. We know my character.
Oh, was
Right.
the other one you looked at the one the 2 action?
I'm not
where
gonna
it's
say it
like
out loud,
billion
but there's
of
a
them?
clear choice. But if you pick the one you really think I want, take that one, and I will enjoy it.
All right,
I like the mystery part of it.
ready? Because I'm also super lazy. I'm so lazy.
Okay.
Cool.
This
Got
is
it,
lazy
it's yours.
jam prep for Jared.
Yeah.
Grazie.
All right, Tina.
Yep. What did I pick?
No.
Okay.
He's handing out.
Secret cards.
You're gonna choose one of these cards for Steve. You're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna look.
Okay.
You're just gonna grab it
I'm just gonna grab it and not look.
and not look.
Okay.
And this is what your armor gets for Steve.
What Steve's armor gets.
This is what I'm going to choose because this is what I would want.
Steve,
Here.
Okay.
So we both got the same thing.
All right, that's fine. The
What
Nell,
did you- okay, so I
Nell,
already
do me a
told
favor. And right, I'm just gonna say what mine
Hold
is for Nell.
hold on.
No, this is for
Holding?
her weapon room. We haven't even finished the weapon room yet. We're still behind on this shit.
No, do
I
it. He's
gotcha.
doing stuff.
I know. He told me to stop, and I'm telling him no, I'm not stopping.
I
Um,
just say, hold on. Go ahead.
Yes.
All right. So Zach, what did you give Fabio for his weapon?
There we go.
I gave him serrating.
Okay.
Okay.
Fabio, what did you give Steve for his weapon?
Serrating.
Steve,
Nice.
what did you give Tina for her weapon?
Axiomatic.
Tina, what
The
did
law.
you?
It's the lawful.
Ah.
That's a good one.
Is
Tina,
that what you wanted? I thought you could put that on your weapons with
No.
the
what did you give Zach?
Corrosive.
That is a power.
Corrosive. There you go.
Ooh,
It's an
gross.
acidic data.
Dripping dagger.
Wait, can't you pick the one of the when you do
Mine
your,
is. I can pick disrupting, ghost touch, or something else.
Is it once per
Yeah.
day or
No, it's so
No,
your
no.
weapon always gets that ruin.
Oh, okay. That,
I'm not. I don't think.
couldn't
I think that's
remember.
eventually,
Yeah.
but that's not. I'm not high enough yet. I think.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's.
That's
think
why I
it's
was
the
like, I
second
didn't
level.
want to give you any of like the holy,
Oh.
holy any of those. 'cause
So
I'm
does
like,
that
There's-
I thought
stack?
you could.
Oh.
That's why I was just like, I don't
Gotcha.
know.
Gotcha.
Certain just like I guaranteed damage.
All right. Choose one of these, Fabio.
Mhm.
This is for Tina's armor.
For her armor.
Choose one.
Oh, okay.
Which one do you want? Yeah.
This is like a fully loaded glaive. It's got like a million things on it, right?
This is for
This is a word.
Fabio's armor. And then
You looked.
Oh, I'm not supposed to look
no,
at
no.
it.
So
Oh, okay.
You said not to look.
not yet.
Oh, my fault.
And then
I couldn't read it anyway.
this is just for Zach.
This motherfucker gave me gibberish. He knew I was gonna read it. Now I can't read it.
All right. So Tina, what bonuses does Steve get
+2.
to your armor? So what did you get for Tina?
Gibberish.
What? Let me see.
Gibberish.
Oh, +2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then there's a
Plus
squirrel.
2 gibberish.
So
It's armor. Okay.
what did Fabio get?
So when you say this, I think you don't mean this correctly. You mean the
+2 resilient.
+2 resilient. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 2 things. That's 2
Yeah.
different runes.
No, I know.
Okay,
Woo.
so +2 resilient. Gotcha.
All right.
Zach,
fantastic.
what did you get on your armor?
I think this is +1 resilient.
Yep.
Oh,
For
gotcha.
who?
For your armor.
I have armor.
You don't have armor?
I don't. I have
Explorer's
mage armor.
clothes.
Wait, so it
Yeah,
would
these are
be.
Explorer's clothes.
don't you?
Explorer's
I
clothes.
mean, I technically wear clothes.
Yeah,
so okay.
That's your armor.
All right. So oh, I guess yeah, that's technically the same thing.
Yeah,
So all right.
AC is 30.
So now I'll change that then. Set armor to.
So what is it? Hold on. So
Oh,
I
my
just
bad.
Add,
Jeff, you get the exact same one Zach has.
you get a +1.
so I just add 2
resilient.
to my armor.
I already had that. I was actually
you
giving myself a
are-
+2
so do
because
you
it's
have a
11th level.
+1
Oh,
on
there
And
you
I
go.
haven't taken one. I've already had a +1.
I
Oh,
have-
No, you have
Here's
+2.
your armor.
Sweet. I was saying, like, I need to give myself a rune.
Yeah.
And I don't use them for weapons,
It's
so
like
I don't
a-
use one of my arms.
Yep.
No,
So
not yet.
it's 10 plus your dex
Runes?
is 1 plus your proficiency is 16, your proficiency
Potency
4.
runes. Armor
So you're getting a
potency
plus. Yeah, you're going to 33.
Level 11,
sweet.
which is
So
what
you
we
get
are.
put that on.
You.
So just so
Your item.
I'll tell everyone how this works. The
just up
+2
here?
increases your AC, or the +1 increases
Okay.
your AC.
So then that's
The resilient
30.
gives you a bonus
To save.
of +1 to all your saves. So to your fortitude, to your reflex, to your will.
Oh.
That's what resilient does. It increases your saves
Mine
by
didn't
1.
go up, though.
Oh, okay. So
Greater resilience increases it by 2, and you guys are 2 levels
see
too
that?
low to use it.
Yeah, it's essentially
You know,
what
let
I
me take
had
it away and
So-
see
in
if
mage
it,
armor.
if it brings it back to what it
In-
was.
in-
So
mage
AC,
armor.
and then
So
all the
it's the same
saving
thing.
throws go up
Yep.
by 1.
Your AC goes up. So Tina got what?
But I got 2.
You got 2.
Yeah.
And your saves don't change because
Yeah.
you didn't get resilient. Or did Tina get resilient, Steve?
Alright.
right
You
there.
gave
You
me.
had
I had it.
It was a thing with a squiggle.
No, plus
That was
2.
Oh,
plus
that was
two.
just plus 2.
Okay, so it's just plus
Just
2.
plus 2.
Okay, so it's just the AC. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some people had resilient, some people did not. It was all
Okay.
random.
Got it. Thank you.
Well, I believe Fabio got resilient, and Zach and Jeff got resilient. Tina and
Plus
I just got to
one.
play straight.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Man, that's a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I had the wrong one.
That's so
I had armor potency plus 2.
Right,
It's different.
that is plus 1 right there.
Resilient.
Yeah, just making sure.
Did I already have plus 1. And that's a rune,
I keep
right?
forgetting that.
Resilience?
What?
Yeah,
I do persistent good damage when I hit my retributor strike.
just like Tina.
Makes sense.
So
I keep
Tina
forgetting.
actually had a question. Tina, your question was on your weapon. Does it stack?
Yeah, so with my Inquisitor thing, I do
Oh, I see.
the
Okay.
good damage because of my Inquisitor thingy. With the new rune that I get to do lawful damage.
Stacks.
They both happen
Yep.
at the same time. The
You
different
do
kinds
lawful
of
Technically,
damage.
do
Yeah, no,
different
I
types
can't
of
take
damage.
resilient.
Okay.
You're doing good damage
Why?
and
I
lawful
can,
damage.
the next one because it's level
Sweet.
14.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
no,
looking
not
at
the
armor
next one, yeah.
potency.
Would that double if I crit?
Yes.
Yes.
So everything
So
doubles.
if the enemy is weak to, let's say, good but not law, the law doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But if the enemy is weak to law and good, it does both.
Okay.
They change. This is a big change that's going to happen for the remaster.
Yeah, the remaster.
There's no good, evil, law, chaos damage. It's
Yeah.
all spirit damage.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So everyone
As long
takes
as they're
effectively
different.
everything.
Not the
Yeah.
resilience,
But-
which- that's level 14.
Now it's like the alignment damage in this edition is weird because you have to be directly opposed to it to take
Yeah.
it. So if you're neutral, you take no alignment damage.
Yeah, like Jeff
I'm lawful neutral.
doesn't take any
You
evil
will
damage.
never take good or evil damage.
Yeah.
You will just take
Yeah, and I
Lawful
shouldn't.
chaos.
damage.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying that.
Both
But
of
they
those
they
things just don't
but
exist
due
in
to the
my brain.
remaster, now it's just called spirit
Well, in old editions of D&D,
or
everyone took everything.
vitality or
Yeah.
evil vitality, whatever they call evil vitality.
E-vitality.
Void.
Negative.
Void.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wait, yeah.
It was two V's and I had beef with that. I was like, it should have been like vitality and like necromancy or necrosis, right?
Yeah, right.
Because
Necrotic. Even
necrotic,
is still,
yeah, it's technically necrotic is a Latin term. It's necro means dead, so necrotic would have worked, and you couldn't get sued by
yeah,
D&D.
it's-
By
Hold
big
on.
by big tabletop.
You can
by big
succeed
tabletop,
in an
yeah.
Attack roll with this weapon against a chaotic. Okay, so if I'm fighting a chaotic creature, instead of rolling, count each weapon damage die as average damage rounded up.
Yes. So if you're rolling a D10, that would be 6.
Okay, so I roll d8s for this.
So that would be 5s.
What? Oh, the average damage of the dice. I didn't understand what was
Average
happening.
damage of the time.
Got it. Okay. That
Because
makes
the
sense.
average damage is, it's not 4. It's like 4.5. So you round up.
for a D6,
No, D8.
it's 5. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
it
it's
right.
5. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, I
was
only
like,
learned
what?
that because of 5th edition because they did all their average damage and stuff
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I always thought like, oh, the D6 is 3. No, it's a 4. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That makes sense now. Now I understand these things.
Yes.
Statistics.
Yay, statistics.
All right.
I actually
I'm
like
tired.
that part of math.
Yeah, me
It
too.
makes sense.
Yeah. I always hated
Like
the.
probability and statistics make sense because I was like, all right, I can use this.
I will say this.
Gear.
You know how like people always joke like, oh, when do you have to use this? Or like, oh, when do you always? I'm so glad I was taught the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell instead of how to do taxes and balance my checkbook in high school. I will say this. I did learn basic physics and I learned the speed of gravity, mass times there was a formula, and it came up once in D&D. We were trying to figure out how we fell something. We had a chalkboard, and it was our 5th edition campaign, and we did the calculations on how to like how fast something would have fallen.
If they just frame math classes as D&D, it would be so
It would
much
be a
easier.
lot better,
I would
and I
be
would have
so
retained
smart.
so much more.
Yeah, I'd be a genius in math.
Pythagorean theorem. Okay, if you need to talk
It's just,
somebody,
that's
on
how
a
you get the theater
diagonal.
kids
Yeah.
into math.
If you are a wizard of 10th level and you are flying, and
you're going at this rate
and
and
underneath
trying to
you
go
is
this-
your teammate, and you have to triangulate how to hit the enemy directly from you and your teammate. Find the right angle. Oh, that's easy. Give me a triangle and show me a small square on the inside, and it fucks my day up.
All right,
Oh,
excellent.
what cards are now extra lethal?
If you fall off a cliff and take 5d6 damage per 100 feet, and it's 800
I have a wizard
feet,
with a
how much
30 armor
damage
class,
do you
and that's
take?
without any spells.
All of it.
I die.
Dead.
You're not gonna make it.
I almost have
Unless
fighter
you're half
armor
orc.
class.
And then you
Gross.
drop to 0 and you stand
You
up at
pop
1.
back up, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, how far is it for?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. It's like you fall
could do
6,000
this
feet.
mad
I pop up with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh, this is stupid.
But the thing is, do you want to pat back up? Because you're going to be in a hell of a lot of pain.
Oh, God, kill me.
Yes, all of your bones are broken, but
You're jello.
you're
Hey,
up with 1 hit
you
point.
have brittle bone syndrome.
Will Ferrell in like the Austin Powers movie where it's like,
Oh,
I broke my leg.
Yeah.
Ow, my body.
I think I can stand. Oh, God, no.
Ah. Very much need help.
Very much need help.
Oh my god.
That was a great movie. Tina. Good reference.
That was
I-
good.
Cool.
So having divvied up your items and spending some downtime trying to like assess the situation, Tina now having your ability to dig plus your magical clan dagger, you're able to kind of create a exit, and you're able to come out of your fire area into the tunnels leading up.
Dig a
Before
tunnel.
we did that, should we like rest?
No.
It's really hot in here. I don't know if we can.
Oh, is it really hot in there?
We're in a volcano still.
It cooled over. I thought it was like
not
Legend of Zelda
active. No, it's
Wind
just-
Waker volcano, where it's you can now walk on it like it's a normal ass.
no,
floor.
we don't want to be here.
He goes,
Anymore.
no, we don't.
Hot lava still
Says
smells.
the guy who's resistant to like the most heat.
Now.
It's just
Yeah,
resistance
he was
6.
born that way. That's it. He's like somebody from the tropics. It's just like it's not that hot, but it's still pretty hot.
Plus,
Still really hot.
plus I have
I'm
like
missing a
I have
guy.
I have major reaction soaks,
Yeah.
so I could soak energy
Oh, no.
damage.
Digging, digging.
Able to push your way out, you come up back up into the temple area. You kind of find your way out at following the
Oh,
dwarves.
the candle's still lit
Yes.
in that room. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because we got full night's rest when we were in those candles. But
That's right.
yeah, anyway. But yeah, I'm assuming
Going
that doesn't happen this
No,
time.
it doesn't.
That's fine.
going back out and through, you come out and you see the city that you're normal. It's still grim.
No one seems to have noticed that anything whatsoever happened in this temple. People
Ironic-
are missing. No one's come out of it in a while. Okay.
Ironically, as you kind of look up, coming from the center temple, where the king and queen would have reigned, there is now an eldritch green beam kind of like shooting straight up, which wasn't there before.
That's not good.
It's like, mon Dieu, why is it every time that there's something coming from either the ground or the ceiling that it's got to be some beam? You know it's
It
going to
just
be bad.
goes straight up to the sky.
I
Well,
don't ask questions anymore.
It's kind of
Kenny.
going up and creating a cloud of like this eldritch
dome?
green dome, not dome, like smoke.
Oh.
Like if you remember the Ghostbusters movie when
Yeah.
they summoned
Yeah.
Gozer,
Oh.
it's that weird smoke.
So like the clouds are like
Yeah.
billowing and there's
Yeah,
like the green
I
little
don't
Yeah.
ask questions anymore. The
So-
things just suck.
So, Sortek, do you
Yeah.
think that we need to go back to what was the name of your librarian
The
friend?
library.
She might know
I have the
information.
name
Sure,
written
the
down.
the bookworm.
The
Was that
bookworm
her
lady, yeah.
Code
Leaf,
name? Leaf Erickson.
Ezra
Well,
book
I have the
eater.
name here
Like
somewhere.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bookworm. That's I
I
think
don't
her
know.
name
Book
was
eater,
Bookworm.
same thing.
Whisper Leaf.
Lily.
Wiz
Lily
Khalifa?
Book-
Lily Book Whisper.
Her name was Wiz Khalifa.
No.
No. Lily Book Whisper.
We did ask
Yes.
the dwarves to find the resistance.
I
and
left
meet
all
us
of those
there.
books with her that we
Oh.
found at that crazy library.
Yes.
And that other
Yeah, I think that'd be a good place for us to rest too, because I kind of concur. you
Yeah,
need
I
to
think
rest.
that's a super safe place. I do want to make an
I
arcane
agree.
check on that beam.
Mm-hmm.
I do have like sort of the just automatic arcane check thing, so I'll just roll.
Uh,
That's completely cocked.
before with
36. I got an insane arcane check. Just for that sort of that
you
beam.
could tell that it's a constant ritual, and it's kind of a dimensional rift.
Oh, I will
29 on
alert the
religion
party to those facts that I have just found out.
It's evil.
There's
Okay.
a what?
It's like actually like
It's some sort of
it's-
dimensional
it's-
rift.
using the new remaster terms. It's void. Just lots of it.
There's lots
Or
of
unholy.
void.
It could be
Or,
unholy.
it's unholy and it's sanctified.
It's sanctified, unholy.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's bad news.
That's bad.
So,
And
Eventually, we're
So
gonna
my
have to
sword's
shut that
glowing
off.
and it's mad.
Did I take this?
if I recall correctly, we kind of had to disguise ourselves in order to get through the city to even get to here.
Dude, we're probably so tattered up right now that we probably just look like everybody else.
Okay, so I'm going to.
I'm probably the one that at least looks the part, but
So,
Yeah.
can I ready us the same way that I did the first time? I
Yeah.
think I used cultism and
Sure.
deceptive worship to kind of like
Yeah.
lead us through the streets. That way we didn't look too out of place.
Yeah. Following the path of least resistance, you're able to make your way back to the fossilized tree. Remember, it was like that
Yeah.
that weird fossilized wood.
Yes.
Oh.
It does
And
ring a bell.
as you enter, again, you go through that like veneer of illusion, where it looks like
Right.
that it's been destroyed, and then you kind of come through, and it's not. Remember,
Right.
she put up that
Mm-hmm.
illusion. Before all that happens,
I was actually say that on the way back, can we see any major changes to the actual city as we go back?
Is it still hard to cast divine magic?
it's very hard.
Okay, so we didn't like
Yeah.
temper it at all. Okay.
You
forgot to
fixed.
ask you
We
something.
fixed it in that spot, but not everywhere.
There's one thing. Coin.
One second. So, as you kind of are making way through, it starts to rain from the clouds.
Does it hurt?
It
From the evil clouds
evil
or from the
clouds.
regular clouds?
No,
Wait, I was gonna
the
say, aren't we
evil
inside?
Clouds.
We're making our way over to the library.
Yeah,
No, but I meant like, aren't we inside of a mountain regardless?
yeah, it's creating clouds and it's raining.
Well, the
There's clouds inside of the mountain.
Well,
Yes.
How high is this?
There's a
Have
green
you-
pillar
Where-
with the smoke and the crackly.
Okay, specifically those clouds.
Yes.
Okay. I
Evil
wasn't
cloud
sure
rain.
if this city doesn't normally had clouds in here also, and this green cloud was making the
Evil
the-
rain.
Yeah.
Evil
okay.
Just to say, you can't have clouds and weather phenomena indoors.
You can.
If it's large
Terraniums.
enough. The area's large
Terraniums.
enough, you can.
Terraniums.
Additionally, on top of that, look up the Chinese
I was just
tunnels that they just found,
Yeah.
where it was like a completely enclosed ecosystem.
But yeah, but the things you can feel
Unlike,
like you can feel like.
unlike the Brooklyn tunnel.
Yeah, unlike the Brooklyn tunnel.
Well, the thing is that that area was so big you could feel like 3 Manhattans in it.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
That's how big it was.
That's
If it's
how
big enough,
big it was,
You can
yeah.
get weather inside.
there were like trees, like huge, massive trees. Um,
That's pretty
That's where I
cool.
learned it from, actually.
yeah. So it does start to rain, and if you are good aligned or lawful, you start to sizzle.
We're safe.
Unlike that.
I think this is the first time the two of you
Uh-huh.
are safe and the rest of us are
So
not.
what,
Usually it's
No,
the other
I
way
am
around.
good aligned.
You
Oh.
yeah.
I am chaotic good.
Oh wait, I think I might be too. Never mind.
Now, if you are chaotic,
I was
who is chaotic? Raise your hands.
chaotic.
Awesome. Roll a d20
Oh. Okay.
so I can look at my chart.
7.
All right.
I'm assuming that the good and or lawful people are going to take some damage.
Mm-hmm.
I might go unconscious again.
23rd time.
It's raining.
I think we
It
did
was
enough.
heavy ass rain.
Can
I activate
it's
that?
actually
Can I activate
so,
that stone and get those
Yeah.
temporary hit points?
so you feel the rain and it's more like oil. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like
Okay.
oily water.
That
It's
Pyrexian bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
So it's napalm.
more or less.
Ugh.
Fiery oil, basically.
That's terrible.
All right. So what did you get, Fabio?
I got a 7.
Okay.
10.
10. Greed and pride.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What are you talking about?
I don't. Yes.
You
What about
didn't tell me
No,
anything
what
new.
about
It's extreme.
it? What about it?
Yeah, again.
So when it comes to dealing with
So we're
your
gonna notice no
pride or
change.
your greed,
there's no change in Arturo.
you
Who's the nearest person to me?
let's say
You were carrying
Sword
me
attack.
out.
What's your passive
I'm
perception,
leading the
sword talk?
pack.
Somebody took me out. I don't know.
What happened now?
What's your passive perception?
I have no idea.
it's your it's perception
It's
plus
0.
Perception plus 10.
plus
It's
10.
not much. It's like 23.
Yeah.
It's very low.
Should
For
be
the sake of
27.
argument, it's
Yours and mine I
0.
thought were the same. It should be 27.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the worst.
oh yeah,
perception.
27. Sorry, yeah. It doesn't matter.
Wait, perception. So it would be plus 10.
Listen.
31 for me.
I have
27.
26. Yeah, I got the lowest.
So
I also have
I roll
alertness
up
and
to
sense
sword talk
motive.
and I put my hand around his shoulder and was like, "Yo, we need to get away from this rain." And like you feel me like trying to put my hand in your pocket.
Wow, you rolled that bad?
Yeah.
Damn.
I roll a 4.
Damn.
Shit.
His ring's talking shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You hear the ring go, he's trying to rob you.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. That
Yeah.
conversation.
This is
I was like, we need to get out there, and it was like, and you hear like in your ear, like the ring go, he's trying to rob you.
I say, I don't think I have much that you need. But
I
if you
just
ever need
stroll
anything,
out
just
into
ask.
the middle of
I would gladly
the
give it
city
to you.
start walking
And then it's
back.
like,
Because I like,
Hold up.
there's no way they're gonna catch me.
What are you doing?
No, I like my disguise is so good that they're not gonna catch on to that I'm lying about it. I just walk into
Right.
the quickest
Oh, he's
route
gonna be worse.
through
He's
the
gonna
city.
be so much worse now.
Zach and Fabio both get hero points.
yay!
There you go.
RP.
Do you want a new card? Yeah.
I want more cards.
Gotta collect them all.
More cards.
So like, as like you hear the like, you say the thing to me where, say it again. Go ahead, because I think there was a lot going on. At the
Okay.
same time.
I don't think that I have much that you need, but I would gladly give you anything that you want, my friend.
And I was just like, what are you talking about? You know, I'm trying to get you out of this rain. You know, it's bad out here. Like, he's trying to rob you. So
So
I'm like, well, gee, why was this happening?
Your hands were in my pockets.
I was like, no, my hands
Nervous
wasn't in your
sweating.
pockets. You know what happened
pass
was
that
there was
down.
something that was dripping down and everything like that. You know, I would never rob you. You know,
I would hope
we're
not.
friends. He's lying.
Is your ring talking?
those lawful and good
Yes.
take 5 points of acid damage.
All
right, I'll
right,
take
all right. We're still
Resistance
up.
5 acid. Thank you.
I'll take
How,
5.
how much damage?
5 acid damage.
Aren't you resistant acid
Persist-
5 also?
Oh, thank you.
Persistent?
I actually,
Persistent.
Oh no.
Until you get in cover.
actually
gotta get
do
there
have
quickly or I'm gonna
resistance
be-
5 acid.
Yeah.
I did. I like it's acid rain.
Okay.
That's what, I'm walking the
You took
fastest
damage from
way because
Okay.
I know they're not
I'm
gonna
good.
figure it
I'm
out.
going to cast safe passage on us.
Ah,
It gives us a little tunnel of
there you
protection.
go.
So, yes.
More magic. Magic
Tunnel.
solves.
That's been a very clutch spell for this
Yo, facts.
campaign.
Telling you.
The moment you got
It's
to Canberra,
environmental hazards.
been
If
the-
it's an environmental hazard,
I don't. We never used it in any of
It's
our
quells.
campaigns, and it's been very useful for this one.
it will never come in
Has
useful
anybody ever
again.
played a wizard
Never know.
in any of our
Thought that the
campaigns?
last
That's
time.
true.
I'm not smart enough.
I don't
to
think
play
think
anybody's
so.
played a wizard yet, so
I'm
yeah.
not smart enough to play a wizard. I'm
Trevor
barely
was
smart
a
enough to play a
sorcerer.
He was a
wizard.
sorcerer.
But he was the closest one to like
He was a
wizard.
sorcerer that made
Wizard,
ice cream,
yes.
so everything was cold based.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he
yes.
was a cold. He was essentially a dessert wizard.
He was Coldstone Creamery.
He was a dessert.
Dessert wizard.
That's great. They do one of those in like catering halls.
I got,
Yes,
I got,
that's what-
Introducing
what he
the dessert
was.
wizard, wizard,
what he
wizard,
was.
They
wizard.
need to make that in medieval times.
I have like a
Dessert
16th
wizard?
of my health right
Yes.
now. So
if they had like
we
a
gotta go.
station like dessert wizard, everybody would be going to get ice cream and yummy, tasty
In
fucking
medieval
treats.
times.
Dessert
Sorbet
wizard.
sorcerer.
No, this is
Sorbet
sorcerer. Yo, shout out to medieval times. We got rooked. Green Knight should have won. Green Knight was the best.
Facts.
But yes, dessert wizard.
So how far am I getting?
Unless anyone stops you, he's just walking like
The
directly
fastest
through
way.
everything.
The fastest way out
So I
of
see
here.
him walking.
Get your butt back here.
Well, aren't we going to the library?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm,
but
I'm
okay.
taking the fastest.
So there
way.
is the like does the more like covert way of like just kind of traveling through the back and like staying like under awnings and stuff, or there's walking down the middle of the street like you own the place. Swagger
Artura's
terrific
doing.
So
as
two
per
things.
Artura.
First action, I'm doing the face thing. So like the scar, like the white mark now fades and looks like my skin.
But now you do it opposite.
Huh?
Now you do it
I'm
opposite.
doing it opposite.
That's pretty fun.
Before it was like this. Now it's like this. Right?
So like the theater mask where it's like the happy sad thing.
That's literally how the basket works. Like the soul forge is burned out, but the item still works the way it's supposed to. Right? So after I'm going to run and try and grab Artur so we can get into
The library?
No,
area?
into your bubble of safe passage.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah. I'm going to extend it as far from me as possible. Like I want to be at one end with everybody else, and then have
Of course.
the 35 feet of whatever, 30 feet to move towards the library.
Within, if you're able to pull him into safe passage, I don't think Atura's strength is high enough to resist a lot.
What do you mean? The safe
No, I
passage
can
doesn't
throw
push
a
anybody.
fit.
And I'm just like, well, I mean, you need to come with me.
No, we're trying to get out of this.
Yes, we're
This is
gonna
the
get out of
fastest
it.
way.
You gonna
No,
get out
this
of
is the
it.
fastest way. I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
You guys stop wrestling. You're
It's
drawing
fine.
attention. Get your
This is gonna be good.
What's your
they don't
passive
know-
perception?
It's 26.
It's 26.
You get
Yeah, really.
Listen, there's a time.
Most of my shit is magic shit that you can't use.
11 acid damage.
All right.
If
Well,
you're
safe
not in-
passage.
if you're not in the safe passage.
I'm in the safe
Well, who's not in the
Probably
safe passage?
Us two,
or if you're
probably.
lawful or good. Only if you're lawful good. If you're not in the safe passage.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if you're just good and in the safe passage, right?
if you're in the safe passage, regardless, you're fine.
Yes.
I am staying in the safe
Nell's like,
passage.
"Ah."
I cannot leave the safe passage. I will go down.
Artura, now is not the time to be bold. We will have that time, my friend, and you will shine.
Yeah. but
Now is not the time.
We literally need to get out of the rain.
Well, yes, smartly.
Yeah, the fastest way.
May
Is-
not always be the wisest.
The
way.
fastest way is with you not arguing. Now get your butt over here right now.
I don't understand.
Who has the
what's
crown?
wrong.
Who has the crown? Who has the
Yup.
crown?
Point at myself because of my tiara.
He's got one too.
Mine's bigger.
Oh.
It's not a dick measuring contest, Nell.
You do not have a
Get.
crown.
What do you call this?
I'm wearing it.
I see your Schwartz is as big as
And like
mine.
this, you literally see this. Ding! And I put it on. I was just like, we need to get in there. We burned it. And I'm like carrying you. as
Okay,
we're,
while
like,
he's
running
trying
back.
to manhandle me back, I take it back from him.
I don't stop.
At this point, I'm staying with you and I'm going and now
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. If Artura gets fucking kidnapped right now, I need to go sleep.
How close are we to
kidnapped
getting
by my
into
friends,
the
really.
library from where we sort of are now when it started hitting us with rain?
How far does the safe passage go?
It goes about 30 feet, I believe. It's a 30 by 5.
It's just giving us cover to figure out what's
Right.
going on.
I mean, I do have it on scrolls numerous times,
Yeah.
so I could read a few more.
It was like
If we
All right,
need
how many
city-
scrolls do you have?
I have,
I think it was
Actually
like
have
10
one
city blocks was like what we had to go.
Yeah.
oh, is it that far?
Yeah.
I said, we're fucking running.
All right,
I
so
don't have that many.
Yep.
so to give you cover while we're in the acid, I hand you my shield.
Aw.
It's like as big
Yeah,
as me.
it's a big ass shield.
So
I
it
try
looks,
to use Artura as a shield.
so Artura wasn't that weird. It, like it,
Yeah,
it
so
wasn't
I'm just
that
like-
bad of an idea running
I
that
have
way.
So this is what I
4
do.
slots and
We're not-
6 scrolls.
We're not
So I
calling
have 10
attention
of
to
them. So I
ourselves.
can cover
You're gonna- you're
about
gonna-
300 feet.
You're gonna burn 4 slots. Or
Or
4
4
scrolls.
All right.
Making our way
Just in
to
case,
the
I
library.
would save the scrolls.
But
if you
yeah, I'm
can.
going to
Save
save
the
the scrolls. I do want to.
All right, while this circus is making its way through, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I have alertness, so I get extra to sense motive. Just if anyone's looking at us weird, if we're picking up attention, I'm sure we are. But like,
Also,
if
I
it's malicious.
am like trying to like punch you in the neck to drop me.
Oh my god,
Oh, I have a
this
plan.
is literally the
Silly
two
wrestling.
kids in the back
Yeah.
seat making noise. Oh.
I've done
So
this.
real quick, this is my plan. I'm going to take my staff. I'm putting it through his sleeves of his robe. So he's like a scarecrow. And I'm putting him on my back like a kite.
And you're running.
And I'm
Oh my god, that's
All right.
amazing.
Are you staying within the sphere of?
Yes.
of
I
Or
hold
at
on.
least I'm going to, if
Hold
I'll
on
stay in
one
the sphere, then run to
second.
like cover.
no.
I'm gonna try to trip him because all I have is my legs.
You can try to trip
No,
me.
it's got to be a.
You're on my back doing this.
Hey, you're focused on running and holding me.
Yeah.
I could try to.
That's all
I could
got.
try to just like loop around front and
The
like trip
fate
you.
of my kingdom rests on
Lies with
us.
idiots. Yes, we know this.
As we're we're that doesn't work. Never mind.
We're doomed.
Where the heck is this?
Here, I'll roll
Dude.
that.
So I have a staff. I was going to use it, but the magic doesn't work properly.
It's not a
I mean, you can
fourth
smack
level
them with it.
spell.
It'll still work.
I have
It
the
is a
staff of
fourth. I'm
healing.
sitting there thinking it's like a 5th or 6th level spell. It's only a 4th level spell. No wonder why I couldn't.
It still hurts.
Fabio has a 32 athletics to trip.
Against my reflex, no, bro. You need to.
No, that doesn't work.
My reflex is a 33.
Damn,
Yeah.
so close.
So you have to. Yeah, you got to beat 33.
Roll a 16. Damn.
Yeah, You need more than that.
I'm a master at athletics, but that's about it.
I ain't mad at you for trying.
Yep. Well, I gave it my best.
So
I'll
we're
die up
moving
here.
closer to the
Alright,
library.
I'll use the 4 slots, and I'll keep the scrolls.
So
Oh wait, I just cast shield on myself.
making your way
So you have
downtown,
shield. No, I have him as a shield.
Yeah.
See,
I like to think you
I
cast
knew
shield
this.
like
Are we
as we
walking
get
fast?
there.
Yeah.
walking fast.
Walking fast? Yes. Okay. Making our way downtown, walking fast.
So as you're doing your magic, just like, see, I knew this would happen. See, this is all worth it. You hit a ring. He did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Henny. What the hell?
You wish.
Well, that spell has gotten
What
a
happened?
lot of trouble.
You guys
What
make your
happened?
way into the library again through that illusion, and now you see the library is perfectly fine. Being outside the rain, those affected by the altering effects of the rain come back to their senses.
Nothing changes.
Those of you who are burning because of the rain,
Ow.
you are fine.
I'm gonna say I took
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll
No,
just-
no. It's only if you're lawful or good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
We're good.
You take half. You're not taking the whole.
Okay, so I took 5.
Okay,
with
so we'll
11.
just take 10. We'll just
10.
take 10.
Okay. I must have 5 more HP. Boom.
All right.
Oh, how much damage did we take? I thought the safe passage prevented the damage.
It
Only
did.
for a bit.
No, they were out in it beforehand.
Because he
I was
tried
about
to
to say,
run.
you said if it was 20
Yeah,
points of
He
damage,
tried to
I'm not
run, so I
making it.
chased him down, put a stick through his shirt,
And
wore
then-
him like
oh,
a kite.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing this all in the safe passage.
No, so I had to go get him first.
Yeah, there was a lot of I gotta go get him.
All right.
So now that
Do we have a little bit of time now inside this thing where magic works properly again?
yes.
Okay, I pull out the staff and I cast 3 action heal 5 times. It's a first level spell, but it's at least enough. 8, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30. Everyone gets back 30 as I cast the spell 5 times. A first level heal, the area heal 5 times.
So
And that
Heal.
yeah, basically heal.
he's actually playing a paladin from WoW.
Yup.
Yeah.
Now,
He's a
Henny,
heal.
can
He's a
you
healer.
fucking put me down?
And I was just like, why did I do this? And I take the thing out of it, and I was just like, yeah, because it was a good idea. Like,
No, it wasn't.
I mean, listen, I didn't get that much wet. You seem to be quite dry, so well, yeah, everything came out okay.
Yeah, because I precipitate myself all the time.
See, you got all the magics that work perfectly for you, and it keep me clean too. You the best. You know what I mean? You the best. And I give him a big hug.
I hug him and then stamp on his foot.
Damn.
I will not be worn like a kite again, Henny. Please.
And I was like, I will do my best to never
You were
do
in
it
the
again.
middle of the square drawing attention to yourself. Do you realize you almost blew our cover?
I wasn't. I was literally just going the quickest way to over here. Again, there's no change in our tour from before in here.
It's like, yeah, I mean,
Absolute zero change. He's just so headstrong on that thought.
check your pockets.
I took it back already.
Oh no, I put something in your pockets that felt bad.
What the hell did you put in my pocket? When did you have time
It
for
was the
this?
Burger King
When I
reverse
gave you a
pickpocket.
hug.
Dude, I put pocket all the time.
What's in my pocket?
Instead of pickpocketing, we used to put pocket.
Is
I'm
it a
gonna
bomb? What
walk
happened?
in and
No,
just.
Like I used to mess with people at
You
times when I used to
have-
play rogues. I used to put pocket. I would like put like a piece of like fake jewelry,
You have
like
a sapphire
sort of
worth
half
pingle.
hanging out of somebody's thing. And I'd be like, "This guy stole something," and like they would find like, and of course there's a big ruckus, and then we
Ruckus.
would go and like rob the stuff that we wanted them to. Yes, distractions are fun.
I look at John. I was like, "That's payment for being, such a kind chauffeur. You the best.
I have no idea what just happened.
So
You can't be mad at me now." The ring goes, "Yes, you can."
Yeah, no, your ring has a point.
What is talking?
Yeah, also, what's going on there?
What is
And I'm
talking?
like, "This stupid ring won't come now." Oh shit!
Does it have a volume
Solid
setting?
Do you have a volume? And like I'm smacking it. And it's like, I'm like, you see me spinning it, trying to turn it down or like anything like that.
If it gets annoying, we just cut it off.
I mean,
The ring
I'm
or the
particularly
finger?
attached to this finger, so I'd rather not cut it off. We'll leave
Ambiguous
that as an
shrug.
absolute last resort.
Ambiguous shrug to whether it was the finger or the ring I was talking about.
No, don't like that.
I'm gonna walk deeper into the library and just kind of whistle and just see if anyone pops out.
I'm going to speak in Halfling and see if Lily is here.
You
Lily,
listen.
we have returned.
You don't
Are you
hear anything.
Well, she may not reply. She may be busy.
Does anything
Start
look out of
searching.
place? Any different than when we left it?
No, yes, I mean like there are cups and
Not
a few,
ransacked.
not ransacked, but
yeah.
there's like a few of the books that you left
So I
with
was
her.
gonna say, do I still see
They
some
are
of the
still
books?
out,
Okay.
like
Okay.
open. There are
Well,
notes
yeah.
placed in
She
them.
was supposed to be studying those.
Question: you said there's cups out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Do any of the cups have liquid in them?
yeah, like old cups of tea and stuff like
I'm gonna check the teacups. Is the tea warm or cold?
that. One of them is fairly warm.
One of them is fairly warm.
Yeah, does it like it's your typical like person who was like when you study
Mhm.
and you just kind of like lose track of time. Remember, you guys were in there for 3 days.
I understand that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's still warm. Like it's
So
not freshly brewed, but it's like
warm, like it should like within the last hour.
okay. So it's just like, well, her tea's still a little warm, and I take it like I sniff it and everything like that.
Just standard Lipton tea. Actually has a Lipton tea bag.
She could be busy.
Oh, right.
I do that all the time. I'll like make something.
I
and
do
then
it
it's
like I do like
Yeah.
the taste test of.
It's like that. It's cool. It's cool. The pot is warm. The tea is cold because
Makes sense. It's like, so she got to be around here somewhere because the tea's still good. I'm like drinking the tea and I put it down.
No, she may have stepped out.
I think I start searching.
Searching.
If I can find it.
Searching as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look around and see if
All right, make a perception
she's
check.
anywhere.
It's an 18.
I think I would actually like
Meh,
to
23.
instead use that was that arcane sense.
33.
thing.
39.
Oh,
18
did I get rid of it?
Oh wait,
when
I'm still
I
wounded, so
rated
that's minus
myself?
2.
No.
31.
Wounded takes minuses to perception?
No,
No, no,
I
no.
did
Okay.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, perception.
it's just when you
Nat
go
20.
to woo.
36 was nat 20.
It's when you go dying, you add your wounded value, so it
Got
puts
it.
you further on the dying track.
Got it. It
Look at
doesn't
that.
minus
until
anything.
until you immediately go
Nonchalant,
down and
right?
instantly
Got
die.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Atura, as you're
Again, the pride coming in.
searching around, like looking through the book sacks,
Not hard. I'm
Not
I'm
hard.
not searching hard.
you actually hear a muffled voice coming from underneath a number of books, like a pile of books. You hear,
I'll lift one book.
and you see like a little leg, like a halfling leg. Yeah, like kicking.
Guys, I
Oh, this
think I
would be
found
me.
her. I just telekinetic projectile with my psychic cantrip amplified. Just get them all off of her. Just
You're, like, tossing the
other
books
side.
away?
No, it's just all of them. Just
Oh, don't throw the books.
So you throw
That's
the
Tina. That's not.
yeah. It's like Arturo just takes all of them and with one telekinetic projectile throws them across the library.
Oh, don't
So,
do
uh,
that.
As I
Spence.
dodge one and grab one out of the air. Watch where you throwing these
I
things.
dodge one and I just pour myself another glass of tea. I just say,
cold teeth.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Miss Lily?
She's like, oh yes, I was. Happens frequently. Sometimes.
That sucks.
I normally I see it coming, but yes, I was pulling some books for my research and they fell on top of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just yeeted them across the library.
It's
My
like
bad.
it does look like that, but that's fine. Obviously you're here. How has everything gone?
We killed a dragon. Well, we're tired. Can we just take a nap?
I was like,
So
What?
the temple was desecrated.
Of course.
We think we made it better, and then we might have made it worse. And then
What?
there was a ghost, and then
In the temple.
yeah,
Uh huh.
and then there's a cavern underneath the temple where there's a volcano and a dragon.
there's a lot. You may want to sit down.
Was.
I pour her a glass of her own tea. I was
The
like,
key
"Here."
word there is was a dragon.
We also came across a few dwarves who seemed to have had their minds. They weren't quite themselves, and they were intent on blowing up the volcano. So that
That wouldn't have been good.
no, we didn't think so either. But they were supposed to find the resistance for us and meet us here.
Oh,
If
they're-
that's okay.
Well.
No one's arrived
If this
yet,
matters,
have they?
Sir Dracor, does that name ring a bell to you?
Yes, his name did come up a few times in my research. He was a kind of dwarven warrior.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sent on a formal quest to defeat some. Well, clearly a dragon, but in our scrolls, it's a great worm. They describe it as a great worm.
Say that's accurate research.
Yeah, I mean, Henny, you have the scars to prove it, right?
Yeah, I show her my
Whole nipple.
and like the whole like chest where it's like you see the spiral up the arm, and you literally see like the dragon go.
She like side eyes you. She's like, that. You should probably go see a cleric for that.
There's nothing they can do for that. I'll tell you that much.
Not for nothing, it is better now. At least
It was worse.
It was worse before.
Oh
It's
goodness.
like, Monja, we got a story for you.
Oh.
We done saw some shit
So
while we was in that volcano.
we met him. Well, his
Who?
spirit.
Sir Dracor.
Sir Dracor. Okay.
That's how we know of him.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
I rest his soul, and I poured some of my flask into the tea.
Oh, was that the never-ending one?
Mhm.
Can I have some?
Yeah, sure. I poured a little bit. Into
Oh,
Fantastic.
it works now.
I need to be drunk and/or asleep.
But yeah, in the course of talking to him and trying to help him, we agitated the dragon part of it, and seems to have transferred.
And it seems to be a little stuck, and it's doing something with this ring too, and now it's yelling at me. Whenever I tell any of my, my fantastic
How-
stories, they are not fantastic. Yo, you need to shut the.
I think they're pretty fantastic.
I would think so too.
It's
Yeah.
been a few
You lie,
days.
Ring.
It has been some time.
Are you aware of a dragon living underneath their kingdom?
Yes.
Lore.
Well, was
Stories,
living into the
myths.
kingdom.
Was. Yes. Keyword was. We did kill it.
Well, that's a problem.
That is dead?
Well,
I don't know what we did. It kind of went back into
Well,
the
it's
magma.
right there.
kind of. So the situation is the volcano was giving heat to the.
It did kind of cool off when we left.
Yeah, but not like a lot.
Just a smidgen.
Well, that might become a larger problem.
It was
Right.
just that one cavern kind of
Larger
like,
problem for who?
coalesced. That's all.
Us, like those who live within the temple, in the mountain.
I don't think it'd be an issue.
If that's our
I-
major heat source, that is going to be a problem.
But it's
right
also
now,
a
it's
problem
not a
for the bad
Yeah,
guys.
well,
Well, it's a collective problem.
hold on.
Okay.
That while
More of a dangerous, some kind of, if I could, what would be the word? Some kind of terraforming catastrophe.
Oh, this is a cataclysm.
in the
Yes.
in the sooner or the later.
Well, it would have to cool the whole volcano, right? So
Yeah, it didn't
you
do
would
that.
think it would be like the tea. So at first, the top of the tea cools faster than the bottom. So
Okay, so
in the long run, it probably would become a problem for.
how long has it been since you've been outside?
Well,
Outside of this, your
The-
abode.
the light show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Outside-
Jordan
Yeah.
does laugh at that.
It's raining now.
Outside of this
Yeah,
property.
that does happen.
raining
You have to be
outside.
careful of the rain.
Yeah, we realize it burns.
It does worse.
It does
It's
worse.
Yes. And she pulls her hair back and she shows you.
Oh
she
my
now
God!
has And a third eye on the back of her head.
Oh, you got a ringworm
Oh, that's nothing.
No,
and eyes.
That's-
Ringworm with eyes.
Oh, that's nothing.
Apparently
I
has
barfed up
some-
a mini me before.
it has
That's
some
fine.
kind of mutating ability.
Oh! Prestidigitation. Prestitize me.
That's
Prestitize
not.
me now.
That's
now.
not gonna fix that.
Prestitize me now.
Listen, Captain, that's not gonna fix nothing.
Pressurize me, Captain.
Grab me right, sir, to prestidigitation.
Listen, Henny, I'm looking at you. Nothing is wrong.
Well-
Do I got an extra nipple? Please tell me I don't have extra nipples. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
See,
you
Haney's counting
might
fingers and
want
toes.
extra nipples. I know.
What, am
but-
I losing? Did I lose a nipple?
You have no more nipples.
I have no
Oh,
nipples.
I thought the dragon ate your nipple.
Oh,
I'm
it was
sorry.
Like it went around like my
Oh no, I literally thought it ate it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're
no.
fine. You're fine.
What you do realize is that looks like a small wart on the side of your hand, like right here.
I got a nubbin? Oh, no.
We can just cut that off.
How do we stop this rain?
Well, it kind of started periodically with the temple, but that also ties into the dwarves you mentioned. So there's much to discuss, right? Obviously, there's lots to discuss.
Yes.
So why don't we collect ourselves? You all look ragged. It seems you've had a long 3 days.
It's been 3 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Only.
Kill me.
We
Stress day.
as we all know, it's stress day.
Straight up, kill me. Kill me now. Kill me now.
It's not just that.
It is
Never again. Kill
I'm
me
getting
now.
flashbacks.
Yup.
Welcome to Quattro.
Fabio is getting flashbacks.
I mean, when the rain gives you extra eyes,
Yep.
that's not good.
That's stress day.
Just kill me.
That is
Just
stress day.
End me. Just
I go to Seren, I put my hand on it. I pull him aside. I'm just like, it's just like I whisper to him like, cut it off.
you have a sharp card with fire.
I'm talking to him. I'm talking.
I'm
to
not
you.
standing far, and I have ears.
Maybe.
Or so additionally,
no,
anyone who spends like a moment looking at Atura, Atura looks kind of like squat. Like the way he's like standing is more squat.
Slouched
He's a
over.
hunchback.
You're dwarfing.
He's turning into a crab.
Oh, everything.
The
turns to
ultimate
crap.
life form.
Hey, I
Yes.
feel like he's okay with that.
Yes,
The ultimate life form.
So you're like Zoidberg.
he's Zoidberging.
Zoidberg.
That's okay. Fabio's just getting an extra hand.
I got a whole extra hand.
Well, you steal stuff.
But on one arm. Like one arm has two hands.
Well, no, it's gonna split like this, and you're gonna have from like the elbow like a whole.
Oh,
yeah, like
That's
that
pretty
dude
cool.
from
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of spider-like.
Yeah.
like the dude
You
from.
get a plus one
From Total
circumstance
Recall?
bonus to your
Yeah.
armor class. You have two arms to put up in
You're gonna have
front
to
of
get like custom clothes though.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, I could put gloves on and like.
no,
oh,
you have one
billowing
You
sleeves.
just have one billowing sleeve.
Yeah.
The bell sleeves.
Yeah, that would go with me. You know what?
Grab hand.
I go. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Y'all talk me into it. You know. Good on y'all. Good on
You
y'all.
gotta get the sleeve.
Well, you have
gotta
to
get
spend more time
you
in
got
the ring.
You gotta get the magic bag of holding sleeves. That's what you gotta get.
Ah.
More time in the ring.
You gotta own it.
Yeah.
Make it
Ultimate
my own.
life form.
You see, like Henry's
and
like looking at. I'm
Handman.
gonna make it my own. Make it my own.
So
Yeah, we need sleep.
you guys decide to take
I aggressively
A-
cast
a
heal on
long rest.
myself
you. Sure.
to
makes
try and
sense.
fix the
Yup.
crab.
she's able to you know come up with some food,
Scarf all.
bacon,
It's just her with
hard,
her-
nice
her-
crunchy bread,
Yummy.
some hard cheese.
Yummy.
This is probably the first like local
Solid meal,
food,
yeah.
To be fair,
especially
I
like
think
local
we've been.
food in like
Oh,
5 years.
Heart attack.
This
Hold
is
on,
like-
heart attack.
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
be
Me
fair,
and
I think
Fabio
we've
had
been
hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Fabio had this discussion because of someone on Instagram. Basically, they said, theoretically in nature, creatures that like dwarves have a natural resistance to poison.
Yeah.
So creatures that have a natural resistance to poison, usually like birds, right? They can eat berries and stuff that are poisonous to humans.
Sure.
They can't taste spice. So theoretically, dwarven food
It's
would
super
be
spicy.
super spicy for
Yep.
them to taste it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
But that's the reason why everyone thinks dwarvish food is bland, because dwarves, the first time they gave like a human their food, the human passed out from like how hot, like the spice. They threw up.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna
they-
say, they,
Not
like
me.
triple spot
I'll eat
Thai
all that
food.
shit.
Yeah.
that's
like
that's
triple
a,
Thai
that's a
food.
gore.
Yeah,
on the
I like
go.
it spicy.
So dwarves were like, yo, we can't feed human real food. We have to just give them like
I do have really good fortitude. So
bland ass food. And that's so
probably handle
headcanon
some
is
spicy
they
food.
just have like all dwarvish food is just like Caribbean food, like
Yep.
jerk
Yo,
chicken,
yep.
Hell,
It's got bell
yeah,
pepper,
let's
it's
go.
got-
rasta
Got
pasta.
scotch bonnets in it and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it's like, think of it as like, oh, they don't know what humans eat. It's like, just, do they like salt? No, don't put the salt in there. That might just kill them. Like, remember we put arsenic in last time and they weren't okay?
They can't handle
Yeah,
salt.
it's like they can't do salt, they can't do arsenic. Just don't put any.
They
shit
can't
in it.
do arsenic.
Well, for a dwarf, that would be nothing.
They got a high resistance to
true. Yeah,
poisons and shit,
poison.
so
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's just
Sorry,
spicy.
I
It's like the whole thing
relapsed
with like
there
the in
for
Star
that.
Trek and the Klingon was, yeah, don't eat that, you'll die.
Yeah, that's literally what it
Yeah,
is.
those
Die.
thing.
You'll 100% die.
It's like, think of it, the babies drink alcohol,
Yeah,
right? So if the
Yeah.
babies have to like listen, their milk has to be mixed in with 40% alcohol, right?
like
For,
Everclear is baby formula.
I'm like, yo,
Scotch
word?
milk.
Bet.
It's like Scotch milk.
Yeah,
It's just like, yo, if the baby's sipping on Baileys with a little bit of extra like
Yeah.
springs in it, I'm not fucking with that race.
Yep.
You know, they got it.
I am
Fucking with that
scarfing
baby.
all of
No,
this
yeah.
down. I have not had some of this dwarven cuisine in ages.
Tina pulls out hot sauce. Nell just pulls out a bottle of hot sauce and just hot sauces everything now.
She's a
How
halfling.
long have you had?
She's making
the hot
halfling
sauce?
food.
Oh, halfling food
You
would
want me
be.
baked?
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Bacon.
from this area. I feel like she would also.
She probably
maybe.
would have
Yeah.
more access to dwarven ingredients than halfling
Yeah,
ingredients.
but it's not as
There's
spicy.
there's not a lot of trade outside of the
I mean, I'm
kingdom right
eating it
now.
anyway.
She has a lot of sriracha.
The gates are
right?
kind
Like
of
sriracha is
closed.
like
Yeah.
the generic spicy food. It's like sriracha.
Paprika.
Yeah, it's like paprika.
A little bit extra salt.
She adds black pepper to things.
She salt basil up just
Yeah.
a little bit. Just a little
You gotta
bit.
dig
There
up
you
that
go.
horseradish that's been in the
Yep,
ground
the
for like 5
horseradish.
years,
She
yeah.
just has one corner of the library that she made into a
The
garden.
spice cabinet.
Yeah, she like broke a hole.
Yeah, but
in the
halflings eat, so
floor.
they got a lot of
They
food.
do.
But yeah,
So
roast potatoes in that corner.
Yep, exactly. So you're actually able to have a very
just
fine,
roast potatoes.
like long meal. Everyone can kind of like chill out and
Food
relax.
coma.
You take the long rest. Everyone kind of fully heals.
So I'm wounded 1 now.
You're wounded nothing. 'cause You
Nothing.
got the full
Long
You
rest.
gotta rest.
Okay.
You're
you got
good.
a long rest. You're good.
We have our NV and G rest, which is a full rest, and everything's good.
Got it.
Unless Jared says so.
In that time, she goes on to explain to you. Basically, she Lily's like, "Hey, listen, during dinner, she's like, listen. So I keep this sending stone. So she pulls out a sending stone. She's like, this is the way I get in contact with the resistance.
I remember.
Mine works all the time.
Mm.
Lately, theirs has become extraordinarily sporadic, and I've noticed and then she pulls out at this time. She pulls out this very big map, and she puts it on the floor, pushes some plates out the way, and it shows like all these lines. It kind of looks like a large map of like a regular map with the
Does it look
longitude and
the city?
latitude of the city,
Okay.
like longitude and latitude lines. And Tina, you Nell's seen stuff like this kinda. Sword Attack, you know exactly what you're looking at, not just because of your fact that you're a wizard, but it has to deal with like elemental magic and rifts, and these are ley lines, and they're pillars of power, and more or less a lot of on the ley lines, and ironically, when the ley lines runs right through the library, she's like, I was able to talk to and communicate with the resistance, and they would go to these houses on these ley lines, and she points to
Rock
them.
Shaper, I think his name is.
Dwarven Rock Shaper, and and she's pointing, and she's like, they had like these safe houses, and Dwarven when he would get to the safe house, he would respond back with a sending stone. But I've noticed, doing my own research, and she shows you that she's actually able to. She takes out like a piece of paper, and she folds it, and then she turns it into like a little origami crane, and it like flies up. And she was like, I can use these as kind of like ways to
Messenger.
not just messenger, but I'm able to like see through them.
Oh shit, that's nice.
And
That's
I've noticed a lot of these safe houses have been going down or going dark.
So they've been getting found out.
Yes. And on top of that,
Man.
once the safe house goes down, the cult puts up wards, and they're starting to ward off the city aggressively. So there's no longer people coming in and out. Now, also, I've gotten messages that within the mountain pass, a number of resistance fighters have been skirmishing outside the city, like down in the pass. Like they were fighting their way up, but they've come to a standstill. And from what I've encountered, they're opening up, like they're pulling in demons, not devils, demons, the opposite things. Like
Wait,
these abyssal creatures.
Who's doing that? The cultists?
The cultists are bringing in abyssal creatures, and
Isn't that your friend in the past? I thought we had sent the other people, the ones that Henny was traveling with for a while. They didn't like him.
Oh.
What's her face? Captain
Yeah.
of the Guard.
Yeah.
Isn't that them?
Don't know if that's them,
Yeah, it sounds like it could be them.
but
Wow.
yeah.
Way to
They're
go,
still
Zach,
fighting?
remembering things.
Yeah, it's been fighting this whole time.
Well, it's a distraction. Which is what we.
It was
I think
meant to
that
be
was
a
the
temporary.
war,
It
yeah,
was meant to be a temporary distraction. It wasn't supposed to last this
a
long.
war. Well,
Yeah, it seems that they've actually kind of like dug in, and it's become more of like a trench.
If they're stuck outside, then they're not going to be able to help us inside unless we can break that. But
To be fair, now I didn't think we were going to get any help inside here. Just being absolutely.
I know, and
truthful
I
about
love
it.
your optimism. It's one of the things I love.
I know, right? I'm fantastic lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Ain't I a thinker?
So Lily gets up and she actually walks over to and she pulls out a rock, like a quartz crystal.
Here's your pet rock.
Here's her pet rock.
I got a popcorn ball.
I
I got a pack of gum. I got a rock.
It's when you were a kid.
She's like rock.
Is
So-
the
Hey, you're a
rock,
dwarf. You eat rocks, right?
is the rock going?
It's your pet rock from when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, you kept
It's
it.
Rocky.
It's got two googly eyes glued to it,
Pet
That's
rock.
Sesame Street me.
and like a
This
piece
is
of yarn
Rocco.
for hair.
Hi, Rocco.
Rocco's a rock. Rocco can't eat.
And then so you're still like sitting down, and she kind of walks over and she puts it over your head, and then you see the quartz crystal glow, with that same green light that you saw coming out the temple, the pyramid.
Is it coming from the rock or is it coming from her thing?
Well, it's kind of like as she puts the rock over Nell's head, it glows, and then she takes it away, and she puts it over Nell's head and glows. And she says,
We're doing like the left, right, what you do. Okay, so Madame Lily, what's that mean?
Yeah, you want to explain
allow me
that?
to explain. The books you gave me, Sortek, I was able to do research, and it looks that the ancient kings and queens, they put up wards around the palace. These wards seem to have been activated, and only people of royal blood or with a royal seal can get within the temple.
Oh, you got both of them.
The problem is, as I've noticed,
Yeah.
it seems that a lot of the cultists are being given some kind of seal or forgery that is allowing them to enter the palace and exit the palace without having to worry about the wards and the safety measures.
They've had
Palace
access.
can't stop the forgeries. Wouldn't it know?
The palace is putting out the forgeries, is my best guess.
Oh, so
Once the
palace is
king
giving out
died,
these charlatans
yeah.
to get into the midst.
Yes.
Once the king died, the fake queen took over, and it's all of the cultists in the palace right now. There's
Now,
nobody on our side in the
I
palace.
think I know how we get in.
Well, she would be the only one who could get in.
Well, not if we nab some of these forgeries and knock some heads in the meantime.
That is 100% true. You can get a forgery. The problem with that is it's branded on you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we flay some skin off. That's it.
There is
doesn't
one
work
other
if someone's
way.
dead.
Okay, wait. But if they're alive and we take the skin,
The
is
skin's
that-
dead.
Oh.
I think I might have an idea, but it may not work for all of us.
All right, talk it out, Sortak. This is a safe space.
We're brainstorming here.
Did you ever become blood brothers with somebody when you were a kid?
Is that when you like trade scabs and shit?
Sort of. You make
Gross.
cuts
Ew,
and you
that's disgusting.
I mean, everybody does it in a different time.
say
That's
because
how we did it
if
with
we can get
Vagabond.
royal blood into our system,
Disgusting.
we might be able to get in.
That
Do I have to fight you all for my crown again then?
well, no, it
I don't want the crown.
by
I just want to
by
get in.
birth. It's by
blood.
birth. It's by birth. It's by birth. It's by birth.
Sip a little bit of her blood. We'd be all right.
Damn! Now I have older siblings.
we don't
I
have
have
to
to
drink
fight.
it.
Fuck.
No.
We just cut our hands and just
So,
moosh them all together. And
That
we
is a
high-five.
possibility. I could look up. I could research that. That wouldn't be a problem.
because that, I mean, that's just one way.
Or
There may be others.
you could try to steal a forgery,
I was about to say
a seal.
Are these seals available?
I
to
have
take?
I have a ritual that I could. It might theoretically work.
Okay.
What's entailing this ritual?
You would need a seal, a fake forgery.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, it's like a looks like a brand. It's a poker, it has metal, and has the seal. And then half of it we have. We need the blessing from someone of the royal line.
Huzzah. We got this one.
We need the seal, and then a few incantations, which I've been researching.
Well, here's the thing. Her being of royal blood,
Mm-hmm.
can she make a forgery or make a seal?
Has to come from special war.
And that's a movie we don't
Damn, the
have. any.
dwarves are just so like roundabout.
I do
about
have
everything.
crafting, so
Why is
I
it
also
always
have
like
Yeah,
craft
but we
aids.
need the rock.
Why is it always like an 8-step process we
and
gotta
quick
do?
repair, so I can do it quickly.
Yeah, nothing is simple. I would just happily knock one of these guys out and
Yeah.
carry them over the veil, and then let that be it. Why
I
is
do
that
agree.
an
That's
option?
I
not
don't-
I
secure.
agree with
That's the whole
Arturo.
problem.
I'm down for violence.
I don't know what would be inside the temple. So unless you plan on carrying this person around the temple,
It depends on what kind of entrance we want to make.
not
If
the
we
temple,
want
the
everyone
palace.
to know we're
Yeah.
coming,
Right,
because whoever we take alive will probably make noise,
right.
or if we want to be stealthy about this.
So, I
Well,
do have a theory.
Can
What-
we lure somebody out that we can sort of just get 1 or 2 people
Well-
without alarming the whole
Question:
place?
as we were walking through those giant worm things, they were still around.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I do know a location where I think they might have the seals
Okay.
or the forgeries.
I see.
Okay,
I'm
so
just,
start with that.
I'm just
Okay.
worried about the fact that what if they have some sort of like sensory whatever to depict whether it's a forged seal that they made.
They're
or the
already
real one.
using forged.
They are.
No,
they
no,
are-
no, no, no.
We would
Well,
be
but
But
using-
if, but if we take one of their forged seals and use it,
It's the
But-
same seal.
No, no, no. I'm wondering for you if they have
Well,
some
she
sort
doesn't need it.
Of, no.
No, if they'll tell.
If
That
they
mine's
if they have
different.
some weird sense because they made forged seals.
Well, they don't.
And if they go in and out all day.
They
And the
didn't.
spell kind of.
They didn't
stops
set
it.
the wards.
Oh, those are the original wards. I
Those were
thought
the
they were tampered
original-
in some way.
No, they've
No.
been turned on by the queen, and the queen dictates who's allowed to use the. So what you
That
need,
sounds weird.
we
that
need to
she's
get
able
4
do it if it
forgeries for the
was-
rest of us. That's basically what it comes down to.
We, Monsieur Sotak. That's what it
well,
sounds
I mean-
technically one. You don't destroy the brand.
Oh, so you still gonna brand us though?
That's the only way to work it.
The brand is just the means to apply it.
Yeah, it's a seal. You have to
We need the
seal.
tool.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
So I get to choose
all right.
where to put it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
no, it's usually the person
Can I
branding.
choose
it.
Right there.
You can put it on your
Right.
buttock.
Well, it has to be visible.
Tramp stamp.
Oh, this is gonna go to the back of my hand.
There you go.
Tramp stamps. Exactly.
I cut my hand up all the time.
Now,
I
Nell,
feel like
Nell
it's-
doesn't need a forgery. She is of royal blood.
Right.
She could easily bypass all of that.
Bye, Nell.
The problem is, technically, the
efficient.
queen is still in charge, and she dictates who. Basically, she's on the throne, and she dictates who is allowed to come. At like
Would-
the forgery reads, or the seals are read, and then it says like, okay, that's a good person, that's a bad person.
Does it-
If you could get her onto the throne, she could reset everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a control room?
more or less the
Yeah.
throne.
Okay.
Okay.
Does this ward thing go underground?
We're already underground.
No, I meant like
I don't know.
because if we could just like tunnel in there,
So we just need to capture 1 to make this brand.
More or
Yes.
less.
That's okay.
but I thought we also needed the rocks.
No, the brand is made from the specific ore.
Oh,
It's
Yes.
a
To make
mixture.
our own, we would need the special ore.
Yeah, it's a mixture
Gotcha.
of mithril
I,
and adamantite.
I missed that part.
but we don't necessarily
No,
know
the-
mix,
the
think of
exact mix.
And, yeah,
All right.
making one seems to be dangerous.
Cool. Where do we get that?
All right, so tell us more about where this brand is probably located, where we have to liberate it from whoever got it.
Okay. Well, there is you basically have to go back through the city. I
God.
hate putting you all
Please.
in danger, but I appreciate your work, and I
Kinda
know
what we
Princess
do.
Nell or Queen Nell. I apologize. It's still hard for me to think of your father as gone. Queen Nell appreciates this. There is a barracks. It seems converts go in, and then they're
Oh.
able to easily go
We went there, didn't we?
around the city.
I thought we went there.
You saw, yes, but there is a specific barracks I want to send you to.
Specific.
It's further out, and I think it would be less,
A little bit more
protected. Yeah,
conspicuous.
And it's kind of, not to be rude, but the way you guys came back, it looks like,
We a little rowdy.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, some people like that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I
And like you
was
see that back, I look at her.
I was perfectly normal. I don't know
ring
what you're
does not
talking
lie.
about.
They don't.
But
But I don't care.
you know, if
Leave a large
Is it still
wake.
raining that green acidy
you
rain?
can go to a window
Right.
and you look out and it's not.
It's not.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that is also another thing, and it's good, Sortek, you brought that up. It seems to rain on some sort of timer. It's very strange.
Okay.
More or less, you have about 2 hours
In between rain.
in between rainfalls.
Oh, that's a nice break in between.
How
2
far
to
is it to
3
this
hours.
barracks?
You could probably do it within the 2 hours there and 2 hours back. It's about
How
a,
long does it rain for?
So 6 hours total?
it's a 4-hour trip.
No, 6 hours because we'd have to wait 2 hours for the rain to stop.
Does it rain
Like
for
we
two
would go
straight
2 hours, get to the barracks, then it would rain for 2 hours, then it would stop, and then we can come back in 2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, so
It's a
6
6-hour
hours.
trip. Okay. That's good.
Well, 2 hours, and then it
That's
maybe
provided
take
we
us
can
2 hours
find
to
it
get through
quickly.
this place. Who knows?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if,
And
like,
if we
yeah,
can find
I
everything
get
we need
that,
in
but-
2 hours,
Yeah, that's
it might take longer.
Now, here are your choices. You could either. My suggestion would be either going through the markets or traveling through, running through the streets.
In what condition are the markets right now?
They're actually still being used.
By our people or their people?
Everyone.
So we could actually do some shopping.
I mean, they're right.
If we can be stealthy, and I just side eye Atura.
Why are you looking at me? Look at him.
I'm the
He's a
problem.
walking tin
I'm
can.
100% the problem.
I'm not as sneaky
okay.
as Henny,
Oh, okay.
but I'm
All-
sneaky.
all-
I'm sneakier
all-
than
all
you,
that happens-
princess.
I
It
turn
might
my
not
head.
be
You go,
all about silence. It might be more about inconspicuous.
all the metal.
That's it.
No,
It's
it just
full-
it makes a
not
Terminator
inconspicuous.
sound.
No, not I'm talking to you. I'm talking
his
to,
whole
to
body.
Seren. I'm talking to Seren about that.
Every time he moves, it makes a transformer sound.
So in my mind, as Seren turns, it makes the Terminator sound.
Yeah.
But it's for each price. Like his head goes chong kong kong.
Yep.
Every time he turns.
I actually wouldn't mind getting a look at this market and seeing who's there from both sides.
Well, they're probably
We-
not
Henny
gonna have
does
anything
agree.
good.
You know, we could definitely see what other type of stuff we can procure from that market.
Or see what we overhear.
Get
Now,
some information from the lane.
We've
And you
already
said
walked through the middle, and there's really not much to be gained from that.
And you said go through the market or going through the streets?
the hard streets.
The
Yeah.
hard streets. So the hard streets are under patrol. What would you say the security looks like in the market?
It's a little easier to get through.
A little bit easier. I mean, it sounds like a better bet. Plus, we can get some intel and maybe, liberate some items.
I mean, I definitely, if there's a crowd at least at the marketplace, we can at least hide amongst it. I don't know how much of a crowd we're gonna get in this, and I just gesture at everything.
Like, does the normal people just walk around in the rain? They just let it hit them? And
Well, they're probably crabs
many-
now.
That's the other question. Is how many non-humans generally are in the markets?
A good portion of non-humans.
Okay.
so everybody's just aware of this time and they just take cover.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
It is
So
a
it's
new
like a common
day.
occurrence. They just know to
right?
like hide for a little bit.
We rested.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have one other alternative.
What you got?
No guarantee. I can teleport us there. Oh. It is a new day. I haven't prepared my spells yet. I'm sitting around listening to what's going on. I can prepare teleport. It is in my book.
I think that would be good for the return trip, for sure.
Well, once we're in, we're in. If we can get the wards down, then more people can get into the temple with us. Not just us.
We're not going to get the. We're going to get the seal so we can get into the.
I know,
wards.
but when we eventually... Well, you mean to teleport us to where the seal is?
I was going to teleport to these barracks that she was talking
Yeah,
about.
okay, got
Preferably.
it.
I mean, maybe. Well, because here's the thing. Like,
Well,
you don't,
we
have to see where you're going?
No.
No, it's,
not exactly. no,
But
it's
I
there,
thought
there
it was
is
somewhere
some
in
area
the-
of error.
Right.
With
Well, here, let me
teleport.
read it. Takes 10 minutes to cast. Takes all 3 of my actions. Fine. Range is 100 miles. I'm assuming this thing is within 100 miles if it's only 2 hours away. You and up to 4 targets touched, either willing creatures or objects roughly the size of a creature. You and the targets are instantly transported to any location within range as long as you can identify the location precisely by both its position relative to your starting position and by its appearance.
Oh, she has a map. And she could
Yes,
tell
okay.
us what it looks like.
Let me finish reading.
Sorry.
Incorrect knowledge of the location's appearance usually causes a spell to fail, but it could instead lead to teleporting to an unwanted location or to some other unusual mishap determined by the GM. It is not precise over great distances. The targets appear at a distance from the intended destination equal to roughly 1% of the total distance traveled in a direction determined by the GM. For short journeys, this lack of precision is irrelevant, but for long distance, this could be up to a mile. But I mean,
So we could
2 hours is not that
teleport
long of a
outside of
distance.
the mountain.
Yeah. Or inside, deeper into the mountain.
Stuck in the
or
rock.
into the wrong building.
Or in a wall. You know what? This is what
Well,
I
no,
suggest.
it wouldn't do that. It would, it wouldn't just teleport you
Yeah,
into the middle
it
of the
shouldn't
wall.
you-
It shunts you someplace else?
Yeah.
All right. Just make sure it's not some jumper
I mean,
shit.
that is an option. I mean, we could just travel the 2 hours and get there if you want to try that as well.
No. I don't like sweating. So I like that idea.
Well, it's cool. The mountain's off. It's cool. You're not gonna sweat.
Well, I meant more with just
We
like,
turned-
How many
Off,
times
it's
can
fine.
you do that?
Just gonna reset it.
3?
Control Alt.
We could use it on the way out.
That's
we
what I
can
was saying
definitely. So hold on.
Well, because I do know this place, so I
Yeah.
could teleport us back from the barracks
Yeah. Even-
safely.
That's
that
what
would
I think
be
we
fine.
should do.
I was
But I
thinking
could
that,
not guarantee that we will get exactly to the
and
barracks.
that's the concern, is because like as much as she can describe it to you, you've
right.
never
It's
seen
still
it.
exactly. That's
So
why
I'm a little
it's-
leery on that whole
That's
thing.
why
Depending
I'm very
on-
leery on it as well.
So
Yeah.
my suggestion is that we definitely, because we still need to get some intel and possibly some more items from that market. So we
Go
can
through the
definitely walk
market.
our way in, get whatever info we need. Maybe we can see what else we can,
Right. Plus, I'm
accoutrements
sure,
we can get. Once we
yeah.
get there, we ain't got to worry about traveling back. We don't have to deal with no rain or nobody else in the street.
Because I highly doubt
we
this
need is
thing
10
is
minutes
just
to
sitting there
flow.
in the corner
Alright.
by itself either. We may need to get out of there quickly.
That is a fact.
So if we are going to go through the market, then I just would need either some assistance. I would follow the expert, right?
Yeah,
To-
I'll help you.
to
out.
more often than not,
Right.
either deception
Well-
to get a disguise or
Well, like I
stealth
said,
to get
it
stealth.
may not be about
We
being
got
quiet.
cloaks, right?
It's about fitting in more than being quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
we
what I'm
have,
saying.
So you may not have to be
Right.
quiet.
That's what I'm saying. Is more
We got
deception
cloaks
to
from
get a
cultists and
disguise.
stuff, so we
Yeah.
have.
and
okay.
we have. I have an exquisite disguise kit. So
It is exquisite.
exquisite. Yes, I splurged
It's
enough.
fancy.
So I'm going to prepare my spells for the day at this point.
And
Okay.
How long
I
does that
will-
usually take?
An hour.
Daily
it says
preparations
It says
is-
daily preparations is about,
about an hour?
So doing your daily preparations.
All right. So, but the whole thing is that's going to use an hour of our time.
That's fine.
No, it's morning.
The 2 hours.
Between the rain.
timer starts whenever you leave.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared,
So
So
you
you're
would-
going to line
you-
up our leaving
You would
when the rain
align
stops.
with
Sure.
when you're leaving. So let's say you woke up in the morning and it's like when the kind of the sun comes up, right? So it's like
Sun.
6 a.m.
Big ass
You got the
quote.
6
Sun.
a.m. rain.
You
we
got
can
the
leave
6
at 8
a.m. Yeah, you'll leave
Yeah.
at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like
During that
planning.
6
It's like
a.m.
planning
you're
around
good.
traffic, New York City traffic. So you don't leave at
You
8
can't-
a.m.
you
because
can't
you're hitting all the
plan
traffic.
around- you
You're
can't
leaving
plan
at
around
either
that.
6 a.m.
Right.
Or
or
3
you're
in the morning.
leaving at like
That's
10 in the
perfectly fine.
afternoon because traffic would be less.
10 in the afternoon.
Basically.
It's 9 in the afternoon.
Well, New York traffic starts at about 6 a.m. and then
Nah, more like 3.
Ends at 6 a.m. Also.
and peters out around 9 a.m. because that's all the teachers, that's all the students, that's all the college kids.
And then it
9
quickly
to 5 workers.
changes on the LIE. Quickly changes
That-
to traffic
Then
to
around,
truckers.
then around noon you get traffic.
Then you get the-
traffic,
yep,
and
I-
then around 3 o'clock, all your medical people who do the 7
Yep.
to 3 shift are off, and then school buses, and then 5
Just
o'clock.
if
it
you're
starts
not from
again.
New York and you come to New York, there's always traffic.
There's always traffic.
There's always
Basically, 3 in the morning is your window.
Yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, 3 in the morning.
3 a.m. or 12 a.m.
That's
And-
really
Or
it.
6 in the afternoon.
6 and no.
No, I'm
yeah,
sorry, 9 in the afternoon. My bad. 9 in the afternoon.
PM, yeah.
No, 9 in the afternoon.
Yeah. 9 in the afternoon is about right. Yeah, and it's not like I've been like outside of New York when you're like in like so my cousin, she's in Wisconsin and she was like, "Oh, this traffic's terrible." And it's like you're doing 60.
Upstate was like that.
Yeah.
They were like, "There's traffic." I'm like, "You sat for an extra 5 minutes. That is nothing."
Yeah.
I have been on
Yeah.
park on the expressway.
Yeah,
That is
I've actually stopped and turned my car off
Yeah.
because I was not moving.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently another tractor trailer got stuck on the
I
parkway.
saw that.
Yeah.
It was on News 12.
Yeah.
How?
There are a lot of signs. Like this is
There's
like
so many
there's
signs.
So many signs.
So many.
And then it's not even like so sometimes you'll see them like on the side of the road waiting for the cops. Like it looked like he tried to go for it.
Yeah.
Like he just like
So if you're not on Long Island, we have parkways and expressways. The parkways have very low overpasses where commercial trucks literally cannot fit through. If they try to, it's basically like a can opener and the top of the truck gets torn off or it just gets jammed in there and then they have to back it up and literally back it off the parkway. There's a million signs. Truckers still don't see it. And
Happens
it's
all
a
on the reg.
bitch for the rest
Newbies.
of us who need to use the parkway.
Damn newbies.
noobs.
Damn you.
It's all over Instagram if you need videos, so just look it
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
It's
the
kind
one of those Long Island pages.
So I've added
Long Island
teleport,
wise guy.
telekinetic
I love
hold.
lots
that
of good
one.
videos.
Yeah, go for it.
Most of the
whatever.
rest I'm going to keep basically the same because
Okay.
I
Yeah.
use them all the time. But
All right, sounds good.
telekinetic, I
Why?
basically just take 80 bulk, hover it in the air, and just drop it whenever I want.
Yeah.
If I have to
Make
crush
my
50
disguise
people,
check.
I
Who's
will just
helping
crush
me?
50 people to death.
Me.
I
Yeah.
so we are
I'm gonna use a cold.
two things are gonna happen. First things first, we're gonna be doing kind of skill check challenges.
Fun.
I actually have I came up with 2 different flowcharts
Okay.
Nice.
on the ways you guys would travel, depending on the way you nerd.
Flowcharts are not nerdy; they're organized.
Yeah,
No, but he
awesome.
made two.
I made 2 different ones.
Okay,
So
he
one-
has plans.
Double nerd.
He's prepared.
So either putting you through the city streets, starting you there, or starting through the crowded markets. So you guys are starting through the crowded markets.
Yar.
It's easier for us to fit into a crowd than it is to just sort of
Exactly.
5 of us just like creeping
And-
through the
and-
streets where everyone's like, hey, look at those 5 people creeping through the streets.
So the crowded markets, you guys will start and we'll do skill challenges. We've done these before. Everyone has to roll. You have to beat a certain DC. And then it's best 3 out of 5 because there's 5 of you. So best 3 out of 5.
I see a
So-
lot of hero points coming this way.
So if 3 people fail, right, and there's 1 critical fail in there, then that will be a critical fail for that section, that skill challenge.
Okay.
If 3 people just fail, it's just a failure. If 3 people succeed, it's just a success. Obviously, if 3 people succeed and one of them's a critical success or more, it's a critical success.
All right.
That's how it works. You have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different areas.
So 20, at least
So that's-
21
that's
successes.
Yeah, that's a lot of rolls.
Yes.
All right.
3 people have to roll. Not all 5 have to roll.
Okay.
You can aid each other like we've done before.
Sure.
So in this situation, going through the crowded market, it sounds to me like Atura will be aiding Seren by doing his makeup.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you'll make your check, right? You pass, and then that will give him either a +1 or +2 or possible advantage or disadvantage, depending if you roll a critical success.
Well,
It naturally does give you a bonus. I
Yeah.
know that.
No. I was going to say if I twisted it and actually did a kind of like how we got to the temple in the first place, but now we have more information because we've encountered more cultists straight up. Doing that
we also
whole
know what more to avoid. as
yes,
well.
and also more
No, I
to
understand.
avoid using the occultism and those couple of like blend in with
No.
cult feats
I
to
understand.
actually just lead the party through this.
So you're the
thing
only-
instead.
So that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But if you do that, so what you're saying is you're trying to aid everyone.
In a sense,
They can. It's the so the idea of follow the expert is an exploration activity.
Mhm.
I would be taking the exploration activity.
Got it.
Yeah.
There's one spell I'm gonna have to look for because I'm not gonna look for it now because it could take me an hour. But I know there's a spell. Remember there was something called like mistaken missive
Yeah.
like years ago. We see you. Oh, we're gonna go tell the guards, and I would just sort of cast a spell and you'd be kind of like forget what you just thought of, kind of thing. I know
Yeah.
that I know there's a spell like that in here. I just don't know where it is. Like that may take me some time to find.
So
out, but
before we do all
we'll
this,
worry about that.
Yeah.
it is late. We're gonna call it early here.
Okay.
I have it all prepped for next time.
He's ready.
I'm super ready. Actually, it gives me even more time now because hearing your thoughts and plans for what you want to do into the city market, I can also come up with.
Yeah, but you don't know our plans.
No, I know.
No, you don't.
I know. Off the bat.
Spend money.
Jared knows our plans.
Yeah, not
GM Jared doesn't know our
Jared. Yeah, but like I
Like
have.
we're discussing this in private. Like the GM's not in this.
We're like whisper, whisper, whisper,
Yeah,
whisper,
whisper,
whisper.
whisper. So I have like
whisper.
here, so like
taking
like
paralyzed,
success through the crowded markets. I have specific things that will happen for success and for critical success. So one of them,
Don't tell us.
I'm not going to tell you, but I know you guys want stuff. Like so maybe if you're shooting for a critical success or pickpocketing via Henny, I'll come up with some trinkets and stuff for you guys to like find on one of your
Nice.
journal.
Yeah.
Neat.
So that gives me time because I didn't prep like items.
Yeah.
And then
No, listen,
hearing you guys talk, it was like, oh, maybe I could grab some items. Now I have time to prep like trinkets and random goods.
Yes.
If you succeed, Henny could roll a 1 and then he uses the hero point and he rolls a 1 again and then he loses 100 gold or something.
Then we die.
Not my money.
Yeah. His eyeball falls out.
Anything else?
Not
please.
my eye. How about my extra hand falls off?
There you go.
He gets another crystal
I get
ring.
caught. We're like, we chop off your head. I take the extra one.
Yeah, but now
know?
you can wear 15 rings.
Yo.
Yeah.
Henny gets another ring. It's
15
cursed.
rings.
In my
Man.
mind, like I'll talk about it after the thing.
Yeah.
But yo, yes.
But
Man,
You're
if
like
we
one and
were-
a half mandarins.
1.5
if we were one level higher,
plus a tangerine.
yeah, he's
Right?
a tangerine and a mandarin.
It's like Infinity Gauntlet
Little
and Mandarin
halos.
rings.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's prolonged exposure to the rain will cause mutations.
Nice.
The teleport is a great plan because I really only had you guys getting there. I didn't have how to get back.
I got
So
how to get
teleport
back.
was me. You guys do half the heavy
That's one
lifting.
spell. As soon as I achieve that level, I just always take it.
Yeah, teleport's
Like
a
I
great
know
one.
there's sort of like improved teleport
Yeah.
later or whatever.
Well, it's more like
perfect teleport.
direct. Yeah.
Like there's one that's like it just doesn't fail. Like there's like an 8th level
Yeah.
one that doesn't fail. or whatever.
Nice.
And also having teleport, like when you storm the castle, is a great escape. Like, oh shit, like it either goes
Well, it takes
south
10 minutes
or
to
It takes
Cast.
10 minutes to cast.
or
It's-
you guys lock yourself in the room and fight, like hold the room for 10
Yeah.
minutes and then bloop,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's one of
or
those
you
things that-
win
yeah.
and you can like
Right.
Cast
We
it at
win.
your leisure.
We just
Yeah.
seal everything off. I
Fun.
just walk around the room, touch everybody, and cast a spell.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Hopefully, we get 10 minutes. And if not,
yeah. And then
know,
like
we
gives
fight.
you everyone time to kind of figure out like what skills they want to use and stuff like that. And then think of like items.
well, wait a minute.
You guys have
Doesn't
new
something
items.
last? Like one of the resilience spheres or
Fear.
the global.
Well, yeah, his
abilities,
resilient fears last 1 minute.
Those last
It's
a
1
minute.
minute.
So you can
So,
keep
I mean-
casting it on the door, and that would kind of hold.
No,
the
I can
door.
cast it on myself to cast a spell without being disrupted.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a thing.
Yep, but you'd have to touch everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, if you all
I mean,
stand in the sphere, well, how
it's-
big is
Sphere's
it?
not that
No.
big.
no, well,
It's one person.
Oh, it's a
There
single
might be
target.
ways.
It's a single target size sphere. So
Well,
if it was on a dragon,
Dude, I
it
also
covers the
have-
dragon.
I also have Wall of Force. I could just wrap us in a Wall of Force, let them
Yeah.
try to fight through it for 10 minutes. There's
There's
different things
ways.
that we
Better
can do.
plan,
If
though.
it
Cow
gets
chops to slow him down. I can use my cards, cow chops to slow the fuck
Yeah.
down.
right,
I have not used that move yet.
yeah, there's ways. If somebody gets through, I just paralyze them because I took that as well.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna bane people. Just ah!
No, I'm going to paralyze you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you fail your saving throw and then you are paralyzed.
Oh, that's such a '90s thing.
You know?
Because only people know that Bane broke Batman's back.
Yes, yeah, that's wow. That goes way back.
Yeah. But with that being said, I want to toss it over to Tina because she has really cool things about popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I am running again with the
president.
American Cancer Society.
Running.
They sponsor a bunch of race bibs for different races throughout the year, and I'm doing one in Disney again, running with it's Team Determination. They raise money to help support people who are fighting cancer. All the money that gets donated goes to help education, goes to help fund treatment, goes to help fund hospitality, so like hotel rooms. People need a place to stay while their loved one or themselves are getting treated. So all the money goes directly to that. Part of that fundraising effort is I'm selling popcorn for the next 4 days. So I'm going to put the link probably on our socials. So if you're listening to this later, the 4-day period is probably over, but I can also post the link to my regular fundraiser if you just want to make a donation without the popcorn. I have until April 1st to reach my goal of $2,000. I am over halfway there, but I still have a little bit more to go. Anything that I do not fundraise
to that point, I have to pay for myself. So if you are able to donate, very much appreciate
So
it.
what is the exact date that it ends?
So
Again?
for the popcorn, you have until February 11th at 9 a.m. It started at 9 a.m. today, so it gives me 4 full days.
Get it for Valentine's Day.
Do it.
And half of the purchases from the popcorn, I get to donate. So half goes to the company to cover the cost of popcorn and shipping and all of that, and then half goes to me. And then it's between when you order and when it arrives at your home, I think it's 1 to 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for it. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of fun popcorns. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up the store. I can read off some of the flavors. If I can
I'm going to
get
put this in chat. I think I can do this correctly.
Nick,
You have the technology, Steve.
Do it.
I
Do
trust
it.
you, Steve.
Do it. We believe in you. Yay, it works.
Woo! But there's like caramel, there's like all these really cool flavors and cheddar cheese and all the fun
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
There's
it-
variety packs.
You got
And it's for a nice amount of dollars. If
Yeah.
you get all of them.
So it could be like for $12, you can get a pack for like 36, and again, half of the proceeds I get to donate to the American Cancer Society. So it all goes to a good cause. Again, that's until February 11th at 9 a.m. If you're listening to this later and you want to contribute to my fundraiser, I will have the link to the regular fundraising page. You'd have to donate through my fundraising page for it to count, so I will have the links posted on our stuff later. But it would mean a lot to me. Thank you. And then I'm going to run in April, 19 miles over the course of 3 days. So
Yay.
you don't have to run. You just have to give me money.
There you go. We get to eat.
We will not make you run 19 miles.
Yeah.
But you can still send the money.
But yeah, I did this last year and raised about, I think it was $2,300. So
Nice.
I'm trying to hit 2,000, so it's a little bit less, but will be great. Also, it's a nice warm up for, our charity stream later in the year. So give now, give later, give always. But yeah.
Give.
Seen them?
Get popcorn.
Let's see what else is coming up.
We still have the Die Hard Dice.
Zach?
Oh, yeah. So you can save 10% on your entire order at dieharddice.com. Get whatever you want. They have plenty of gaming accessories, fun dice. Every so often they have cool deals on everything. And that's on top of our promo code, which, again, saves you 10% at their website, Spicy NVNG.
Spicy.
Just type that in, 10% off everything you got in your cart. And it's good. It's a lot of fun. Get yourself some meeples, get yourself some dice, some more dice, even more dice, and way more dice than that. Get yourself some new rolling trays.
Oh, you forgot dice.
Oh yeah, and dice,
dice.
of course. How could I forget?
More dice.
Bags to carry the dice. Although, depending on the dice, you get a cool metal tin that houses it. And honestly,
Nice.
those are worth it alone. And you could probably just buy those for your dice too.
Sometimes they throw in free dice.
And also,
that's
get enough
yeah.
stuff. They just send you
Sometimes.
free.
Not guaranteed, but sometimes.
Yeah, but usually, I think the last few times, every time I've used the Spicy MVNG code, they sent a little bit
Yeah.
something extra.
They sent you a nice handwritten card.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. It's
Yeah.
really
Very
cool.
It is
I
nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
did enjoy
Like a
my
little doodle
Christmas.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a Christmas postcard
Yeah.
last year, and I was like, oh, that was really cool.
Do it for the doodles, do it for the love.
Yeah, so again, that's Spicy NVNG at dieharddice.com and save 10% off your entire order. And hopefully soon I'll go back to saying this during mid-roll.
That'd be
So-
awesome.
Yay.
All right.
It helps to
I have-
keep the podcast functioning and
A
get
lot.
cool
Yeah,
stuff. So.
that's something else we should bring up. We don't really have advertisements, so we just kind of
This is it.
yeah, this is kind of it. So help spread the word, and get us out there. And also, if you're feeling kind and generous, you can always donate to us. We have a donation link in the in Twitch, on our website. Throw us a few bucks. Let's get coffee. Most of it goes to Steve to get us cool stuff for the podcast,
Or feeds
or
us.
it
Or
goes
pizza.
to getting us pizza like we got tonight.
Delicious.
Yeah.
pizza.
So-
The golden throne.
Yes,
So,
that's my assumption.
tell your friends, tell your enemies,
Tell strangers.
tell
grab people.
just a random dude on the street you
Grab
met from
people.
New Zealand in a bar today. It works. It works.
Yeah, you can get dice, and if they roll bad, you can gift those.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And
Or
then
pelt them at people.
And then also don't forget, on any podcast app that you actually listen to us on, most likely you can rate and review us. Please rate us 5 stars if you could, or 10 out of 10, whatever it is, and leave us a nice little comment. Say hi, how you found us, and maybe we'll see it. And that helps us get out there even more and reach more hearts and minds with our stupid antics.
You love us.
Yes.
And
Smile.
And
You
that's
love
it
us.
from Zach, the admin.
Thank you, Zach. And last but not least is Long Island Tabletop Gaming Con is April 6th to the 7th.
Yeah.
I will be there running Pathfinder 2nd Edition, with pre-gen characters. I'm using the standard characters that they have. I'm going to be doing a Pathfinder Society mission, as I always do. On top of that, I'll be running our friend's game of Battle Source.
Nice.
We love Battle
And-
Sauce.
Other people will be running other things.
Yes, I'm going to be running for all you old school players. I will be running Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd Edition. Also with pre-generated characters. I will have them all ready to go. And yeah, I mean, even if you don't play our games, come anyway. You can hang out with us. If you see us, say, hey, you're the guys from NVNG.
Yeah.
I love your podcast. Tell me more. But yes, please come down and check us out.
I'm gonna be once I sign up. I'm gonna be playing this game. Transformers, more than meets the eye. So I'm gonna run this game
Excellent.
with pre-gen. So maybe someone's gonna be a Bumblebee.
Ah,
go.
nice.
They have pre-gens.
Yeah.
Like Bumblebee, RC, and a couple
Grimlock.
others. Grimlock sadly is another pre-gen. I could make him though.
Yeah, you could.
Me,
yeah,
I'm
we'll figure it out.
Grimlock. Me, I'm strongest.
And that's
Nice.
at the Cradle of Aviation.
Cradle of Aviation. Thank you, Tina. Also, if you sign up to any of our tables to play, you will get the one-of-a-kind NVNG temporary tattoo that we have coming because Sticker Mule sent us a free like a promotional thing. So we're doing the NVNG
Nice.
logo,
That's
and I'm gonna
awesome.
put it on the back of my bald ass head.
That's funny.
Put the temporary
That's
tattoo. We got like
amazing.
You know
we got
what?
like 50 of
Give
them.
me some. I'll see if Scott will do
Yeah,
it.
we got
That's hysterical.
we got like 50 of them coming. It was like
That's awesome.
it was like half off.
Oh, so
and
we have stickers coming as well?
no, they're temporary tattoos.
Oh, so okay, gotcha.
The stickers we can if Tina
We
wants to
need
make
also-
a new logo for this.
I mean,
year.
I don't know. The BDSM ones were.
Yeah,
I love the
everybody loves the
BDSM ones.
BDSM ones.
All right, so we'll
Continue the chain.
we'll make BDSM
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, any little freebies that we could pass out at the con would be great. I mean, I usually pass out a ton of business cards. A lot
Well,
of people.
that's why we're doing the temporary tattoos.
so,
It
yeah.
was like we got they're trying to do like a promotion
We
thing.
should make a QR code right in the middle so people can scan there.
Or just like the back of my head, so I can finally become a
I
side.
can make that QR
Right?
code.
Just
But yeah, I mean,
QR code.
come down to the Long Island Tabletop role
Yeah.
playing because I mean it's
Get a-
super fun. There's so many things you
Yeah.
could do. There's RPGs. There's board games.
games.
This
There's
is what our third year there.
third year.
there are.
We were there since the OG like started.
right.
It's
Yeah, I
fun.
have to sign
Do
up for
it.
What else do they have? They have escape rooms.
Escape
they
rooms,
have
a D&D,
Retro gaming.
retro gaming.
retro gaming.
If you play Warhammer, they do 2 types of Warhammers.
There's actually Kill
Right.
Team gonna be there. This
Kill
year.
Team,
Right.
which is a shorter like.
And there's also
faster-
people that other content creators
Oh,
that are making new games.
new game
I
people
signed
all
up
the
for a
time.
mailing list last year
Yeah.
for Hit Point,
Yep.
and I keep getting emails from. It's sort of like a card RPG.
Yep.
So like I keep getting emails from them, like with all the new stuff
Yeah.
that's sort of coming out. I think they're almost ready to launch Kickstarter.
Yep.
Ooh.
So it might be interesting.
Yeah. but we're gonna be doing the Battle Source. We're gonna be doing AD&D,
Yeah, we're on
Pathfinder
AD&D
2nd
second.
Edition, Transformers.
general
Also-
hangout and super fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Also a good time. One of you guys said that you had like kids at your table. Like
I
it's a
do,
good
every
opportunity to like if you want to introduce your kids to these games.
Yeah, when
this
I
is
was
a really
not
good
Jared.
opportunity.
Yes,
there was some kids at the table.
it will be kid friendly. There
All
are
the
plenty of
specifically
people that run games specifically for children, or will obviously allow your children to play games.
Not last year, the year before. Oh no, it was there last year. Someone created a 5th edition Mickey Mouse campaign.
Yes,
They go to
yes,
Disneyland.
I remember that.
And they have to remember the old
I forgot who ran that,
NES.
but that was super
Yeah.
like Disneyland survival game.
Yes.
So like they go in and they have to figure out like they go through one section of Disney. So like you have to like fight like evil. Yeah, you have to fight like evil robots and like
mini game.
and there was a mini game and stuff like that. And it was all for kids. It was made completely
That's
for
cool.
kids.
cool. Yes, it is very kid friendly. There's plenty of things
But now
for
they
your
can
children to
legally
do.
use the Mickey Mouse character.
Only
Yeah,
the
only the,
Steamboat Willie version.
Only Steamboat Willie
Yeah,
version.
Steamboat Willie.
But with that being said, we hope you had fun tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. And as always, we are Nothing Venture, Nothing Game. We love rolling dice, giving advice with a little bit of that New York spice. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you all.